What is up, everybody? Happy Wednesday, Sixers Nation. Got a back-to-back here tonight. We'll get into the game and more in just a little bit. But big news, hit 300 subs today. And as we've mentioned before, we're giving away $20, 100 subs. So we'll be announcing that winner in just a moment. Again, that goes to a random subscriber on our channel. So if you're one of the 300 subs, you have a chance at that. I know some of you OGs being here from the start. You're still part of that pile. It's not just like from 200 to 300, you're part of that. Everyone that's been a sub along the way, all 300 of you are part of this, kind of pile that goes into picking this, random sub for our giveaway here that we're excited to announce in just a few moments. We'll give a chance for everyone to kind of come in here and round this. Again, away $25 here. Again, we'll give away $25 too, until we hit 1,000. So we'll have another one at 400, 500, which we kind of went from 200 to 300 pretty quickly. So because we could potentially hit 400 before January, which would be great, right?
Yeah.
So stay tuned for that. You'll still be part of the future one. So if you don't win tonight, you still have 6 other chances too, or 7 other chances actually, in addition to other giveaways that we do between now and then. It's a long season. A lot of games and a lot of videos to be had in between that too. So we'll get into injuries and starting lineup and all that kind of stuff. Talk about the game. We'll announce the winner in 2 minutes, 7:04. We'll do a drum roll like that and announce the winner. Appreciate everyone hopping in here. Hope everyone's having a good week so far. Big matchup tonight against the Knicks. Sixers coming off a back-to-back. Last night, what you saw a little bit of the process Sixers. There are only 9 guys available, injuries, but should be a little better tonight. We'll go into who's available, who's not, which are certainly still some big names not available for the Sixers, but it's looking a little better tonight. It should be more competitive than last night's game. Shout out to everyone that did pop into last night's live. There was a bunch of you that popped in, even though they were underdogs by 16.5 points and got blown out by the Thunder with their basically G League roster. They kept it close, got it down to 4 before, in the fourth quarter, and then the Thunder kind of ran away with it at the end, but it was still a good fight. Justin Edwards had a good game. Jeff Down had a good game. Dallas had a good game amongst some other guys that showed a little bit of fight, and you may see it tonight too.
They're going to need it. They're going to need it.
Yeah. As always, hit that subscribe button on this. Always appreciate that. Again, giving away $25 for every 100 subs. And before we announce the winner, real quick, if you are a sub, another perk that you do get if you want to. You don't have to join or anything like that if you don't want to, but certainly available to you. We do have a private chat on Instagram. Shout out to all 150, 160 of you that are in that for only our subs in that, where we talk about Sixers all the time, constantly, 24/7. Give updates on the Sixers, injuries, you name it. The good, the bad, the ugly. Give updates on our streams and our videos too. We have people in there from, and when I say 24/7, I literally mean it, because we have people in that chat and people that subscribe to us who are Sixers fans that are from all over the world. People from Australia, people from Africa, people from
Europe,
all over the world, all over U.S. too. Talked to a guy today that's from Ireland too. That became a Sixers fan because of Allen Iverson, which is really cool. So. Join that if you want to. Let us know. You can either message in this chat or message us directly on our Instagram, which I assume most of you have come from and known us from, everything like that. But yeah, let us know about that. Without further ado, I will play a little drum roll here, and we will announce the winner. Good luck to everyone here. What's up, Siren? Yeah, from Australia. Yeah, no.
Welcome, man.
Definitely tough to watch these games, I'm sure. I'm not sure exactly what time it is in Australia right now, but I'm sure it's either late or early in the morning where you are. So you're a dedicated fan, popping into these live streams. So good luck to you. But we will do a drum roll here.
There we go.
Yep. Let's run it. Okay.
All right. Countdown. Huh?
All right, we got a winner.
Who we got?
Let me just type it in the banner real quick so we can show it on the screen here. Then I'll show up on the screen for this one. I actually got a OG here. I'm not sure if he's in here right now. But the winner is Jack. Shout out to Jack. I'm going to butcher your last name, Iasfaro, on this
Shout
one.
out, Jack.
Been an OG from the start. Hops in a lot of these. I'm not sure if you're in here right now, Jack, but congrats on winning this. Again, like I said earlier, like if you didn't win it, we'll do more of these. If you're one of the subs right now, you'll get 7 other shots to 1,000 to win these. We certainly do appreciate everyone that does, hop in these streams, hangs out throughout the time, and Jack's one of those guys that will hang in for the whole 2.5 hours. So
yeah, shout out Jack. Matthew, $25 with Embiid. I mean, he has a lot more money than $25. But I like the thought process.
I don't think he needs $25. That's just a small ticket for him.
Yeah.
So he's getting paid. He'll get paid what, $69 million in just not very long from now, either next year or the year after that. I think with his extension, he'll get paid almost $70 million in 1 year. Which,
just a little bit,
which is probably going to end up being more than $1 million a game, considering he's not playing. He's probably not playing 70 games unless some miracle happens. He's probably getting paid more than $1 million a game, which is pretty crazy.
Yes, Matthew Junker in the chat. What's up, Matthew Junker?
You feel it? All
right, Matthew Junker. I'm not feeling it, but you might be feeling it.
You got a 1 in 300 chance, which isn't the best odds, but certainly not Powerball either. You got better chances than Powerball. I'm not saying the $25 can make you rich.
Yeah,
but it will make you famous.
It will.
In here, it'll make you famous.
Yeah, that's true.
We'll know you. Maybe we should get like a little whiteboard and like put in all like everyone's names in there. Or like at least like the previous winners, which actually Brian won the last one, and then our first giveaway winner was Kyle, 3-Point King, aka 3-Point King, for that one.
A lot of OGs, man. A lot of people that are active in the chat. We appreciate you guys being here. Shout out Jack. I don't think Jack's here. I feel like we would have seen Jack comment, but we'll certainly DM him and let him know that.
Yeah, we always do like a 24-hour waiting period. Not that Jack. I see Jack because Jack's always super active. God forbid something happens. Moving on to the next person, you have another chance there. But again, we'll have plenty more of these. We'll give away tickets, whether or not you want to go to the games or not, considering their bad play and everything. But
like I said, every 100 subscribers.
Yep. So yeah. But let's get into the game here. Again, we'll be live throughout this whole entire game. We usually do give a little. If anyone's new here, we take a little bit of a break during halftime, but we're live for the whole 2.5 hours of this game here, which is about to get underway in just a few minutes here. Tip-off got moved to 7 o'clock, but, as usual, prime time, games are usually don't tip off until like 13, 15 minutes after they're actually supposed to start. Basically like movies. You're probably all used to it. In this matchup here, good news, Tyrese Maxey and Paul George will play tonight. They did not play in last night's game. Process Sixers last night. Big Three was not playing. KJ Martin wasn't playing. Caleb Martin, the list goes on and on. There's only 9 available guys. Basically, the whole entire bench was G Leaguers and two-way players. But notable injuries, still some guys injured. B's still banged up with his foot sprain. Got hurt falling over security in the rope and played some games after that, but I guess re-aggravated it. It's just, it's always something with the bead. So he's out tonight with the foot. He will be reevaluated on Friday because they do have 2 days off. Their next game is Saturday. They have a back-to-back Saturday, Sunday on the road.
A lot of back-to-backs.
So there's a chance he plays one of those games. Not going to play both, right? Not playing back-to-backs, but hopefully you get him in one of those 2 games there. Lowry's still out. Drummond's still out. KJ Martin, his injury's taking a little longer than expected. And then Caleb Martin, who was questionable coming into this, is out as well. So at least there's a little bit of hope that he's close and should play, this upcoming weekend, which is, certainly needed, defensively. And he's played pretty well offensively for the most part in this here. But let's go through Sixers lineup here, and we will pull up. Shout out to Adam Harrison. I like to kind of pull up some of these tweets here, going through lineups and everything like that. Adam brings us this lineup here. Starts tonight. Maxey, Eric Gordon gets the nod. Oubre, Paul George, and Yabusele. So they have, kind of 4 of their 5 normal starters. Oubre's come off the bench in some games, and then Eric Gordon's in there because, no Caleb Martin, KJ Martin's still out, a bunch of other guys. If Embiid was playing, I'm sure Gordon would be coming off the bench, and they would just still have, Oubre out there in basically the shooting guard spot tonight for the Sixers. So looking a lot better than last game. In terms of spreads, they are 5.5-point underdogs. Not as bad as 16.5. It got all the way up to 18.5, but it kind of came back to earth a little bit. before last night's game against the Oklahoma City Thunder. So they are only 5.5-point underdogs. Good news for them is, I don't know if we have a banner for this one, but Cat is actually out in this game with a thumb injury. So a little bit of a break there for the Sixers. So both big men, Joel Embiid and Cat, are both out in this game. Jericho Sims actually gets the start for we can share this here, go through the Knicks starting lineup, which basically like their normal starting lineup outside of Jericho Sims, who's taking the spot of Karl Anthony Towns. So you got Brunson, a.k.a. Trey Brunson, Mikal Bridges, a.k.a. Miles Bridges, Anunoby, a.k.a.
The real
rookie.
OG,
The
real
rookie.
OG.
No, he's not OG. He's the rookie. And then Kevin Hart alongside Sims 4. So that's the starting lineup for Sim City. For the Knicks, same starting lineup there. The Knicks, a team I'm sure you've heard it a bunch of times, or if you watch like the ESPN pregame broadcast or anything like that, or was on Twitter today, you probably saw that the Knicks play a lot of minutes. Their starters play a lot of minutes. 4 of the 5 most players with the most minutes this year are on the Knicks. Cat plays a lot of minutes. Brunson plays a lot of minutes. Josh Hart and Mikal Bridges is actually number 1 on that list. So this is not anything new. Tibbs, the coach of the Knicks, likes to play his starters a lot. They play small man rotations, sometimes 8-man, 7-man in the regular season, which is kind of crazy. You get that in the playoffs. It's fine. It's understandable because that's just how it is. But playing short man rotations, they do that even in the regular season, which is great because you win games. But your guys are going to start getting tired. More minutes means more pressure on your joints, your legs, more chances for injuries, everything in between there. So, when it comes time for the playoffs and Knicks fans are wondering why, Cat's out for a game or gets out for the season, maybe look towards your coach because you play a lot of minutes. And it looked great because, again, they're 3rd in the East right now playing good basketball, but their starters do play a lot of minutes.
They play a lot, but it'd be nice if the Sixers could have a stretch like that for once. So I will say.
Yeah. So we'll see what the Knicks do. Again, Sims normally comes off the bench. They don't go very deep, like I said. So maybe you'll see some presses to chew in this game. Maybe they'll play some small ball at certain times, which they certainly could do because the Sixers are without Drummond and Embiid. So they're going to kind of be rotating between Yabusele, Bona. Maybe you'll see a Pete Nance in this game. I'd kind of be surprised just because they do have some guys back. I think they'll just play maybe a little bit of Paul George at the 5 or something like that, which he loves playing, by the way. He's been quoted saying he loves playing the 5. Does not get bored playing it. So I'm sure they'll have fun down there. Got a question here from Exodus. Why is Drummond still out? Because he's young. He's an old man. He was actually on the KCP podcast the other day, sitting around the campfire, and had a little too many s'mores. And he's going to be out for a little bit of extended time just because of the sugar rush. And he burnt his clothes. He's a big, style guy. So
tip-off underway for the Sixers.
No, I'm just kidding. Drummond's just out because
I don't know. It's
just a lingering injury, right? He's old, lingering injury, and it takes time.
Once again, if it's the playoffs, probably everyone plays besides maybe.
Yeah, it's nothing to like be too concerned about. Like I think they're just being overcautious with a lot of these guys. Like same thing with KJ Martin. Like it was only expected to be like a 2-week, maybe 3-week injury, and he's been out for almost a month now. I think they're just being extra cautious about a lot of these guys, and they understand, just like a lot of other teams, is it's a long regular season, and it's not like the NFL where missing 1 week's a huge deal.
Right. But the question is, and this can probably be a video that we might do, is when does that become a sense of urgency, right? Where there's at some point this season isn't that long, right? And we're almost halfway. I mean, we really are. So we're very close to it. And the Sixers got to have some urgency. You can't keep falling in the standings, and at some point you have to wake up. And they have shown, literally, besides the Christmas Day game, maybe there's been 1 or 2 others, they've shown very little signs of great basketball played. They just have. So that's the reality. And we're all watching it. We saw last night's game. Not saying that last night's game was a showing, which, we had the G League roster out there, but still, man, they got to show up. And we'll see. This is a good Knicks team. They're missing Cat. We're missing Embiid. I don't want to say we're go there because Embiid's better, but still a loss. And I think these teams are relatively close that are on the floor tonight. But we'll see what happens, man. We shall see.
Yeah. I mean, I honestly put the NBC one on just because of the scoreboard.
Yeah, that's fine.
Can you almost see that?
Right there. That's it. Yep. Yeah, switch over streams. There you go. Yeah, man. So, it comes down to Paul George has to play like Paul George can
Deep three from Gordon from the rim. Yeah,
Eric
Knicks
Gordon's
look
played
real.
better as of late, man. I like what Eric Gordon's brought to the table. We know he's old, like most of the Sixers players. About Drummond, what you're saying with the s'mores. I mean, who knows? I mean,
I'm not lying about the podcast. He was on because when the Magic came to town, or sorry, when the Sixers were out in Orlando, Drummond did join KCP, who's on the Magic, his podcast. Everyone's got a podcast nowadays.
It's required, actually. It's part of the contract. I don't know if you checked. Updated.
And the, NBA players and just professional athletes in general also have their own podcasts. So KCP has his own podcast, and Drummond was on it because they used to be teammates at one point. And they were like, his setup is like around like a fire pit, basically.
Yabu's got to shoot that right away. Man.
It was half true. The circumstances were true, but he did not get injured.
Wow. Extremely tough N1 by Kelly Oubre to finish against like two guys.
That was a trademark Kelly Oubre shot.
Yeah, threw it up, just kind of hopes it goes in. Jericho Sims is not a good basketball player. He's honestly playing the wrong sport. He'd be like a great defensive end. He's huge. He's a tank, but dude is not a basketball player. He's a freak athlete. It's kind of like if Bona had a few pounds on him in a few different years or a few more years. But yeah,
there's a lot of players like that. If you got the height, you got the size,
right? That's all he has. He's just a body out there.
You can play. You can switch on and off on defense. You can play decent enough defense, grab boards, set picks. You can make dunks. Make layups, all that kind of stuff. It's you're gonna get a spot on the roster.
Siren said call him Eric Snorden. Yeah, it's good because he looks like he's sleeping out there. I like that. I mean, he is. Also, let us know if we're pronouncing your name wrong. Siren. And I know you said from Australia. What part in Australia too? We'd love to know. Where in Australia are you at?
Sydney, Melbourne.
Yeah, like what? Maybe even if you're not in a big city.
The desert.
Yeah,
which is like 90% of Australia.
Yeah. Are you in the middle of nowhere? Like what do we heard
of?
Mikal Bridges, former Sixer for 10 seconds. Got it. 8-3 here. Sixers down early. It's good to see at least the starters out there for the most part, which is refreshing. Maxey, a healthy 3, which has kind of been his, I don't want to say downfall this year, but he's certainly underperformed by his standards and honestly they're going to call foul on Maxey.
That's weak. That's a flop. It's pronounced Kieran, just a difference. Okay, cool.
Kieran,
appreciate that.
Kieran, Melbourne, nice. That's awesome, man. What time is it there? Yeah, we're curious. What time? Let us know. We assume somewhere in the morning, early morning.
Europe's like between like 6 and 8.
So
I would assume it maybe like
lunch.
It's like 12 hours ahead. And then also Australia also has their big.
Oh, Nick Nurse doing the classic.
Wow, challenge. This is only 3 minutes in the game. You already get a challenge here. Nick Nurse is off the bench yelling at the refs. Nothing.
Are you near koalas? Cherie with the questions everyone needs to know. Okay, all right.
Wow, so it's more than
late morning.
More than 12 hours. It is 16 hours ahead.
Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah.
Okay. That's not bad. I mean,
for watching, it's not terrible actually. Yeah.
Because I know there's some people in here that are like I mentioned earlier in the stream, met a guy today. I was talking to a guy today that's from Ireland. There's people in here from Europe. Like they're like 6 hours, so it would be like 1 a.m. right now when the game starts. So that's brutal because the game's not going to end until like 3 a.m. like their time. Some people are even like worse than that, where it's like the game starts at 3 a.m. 11:15 is not bad because you get up, get into your routine, and kind of have the Sixers on in the background, or if you're in school, set up by your desk. Don't get doing that, but set that up right at your desk there and have the phone under your desk there and watch the game.
But you're giving all the insider tricks here. Calls that weren't like Royer is
Melbourne's too populated for koalas.
Damn, it's devastated.
Have you hugged a koala here? I've heard that koalas are actually kind of feisty. Like they're because they have really long nails and like fangs almost basically. Or not fangs, but like claws. That's a better word, not fangs. Claws, where they can do some damage. So I don't know if you've ever hugged a koala here. I haven't personally, but
yeah, Junker, you should pick up Reggie Jackson to fantasy basketball. They're saying he's slightly better than Aaron Gordon, and Aaron Gordon's one of the best players I've ever seen play fantasy basketball.
Yeah, big Reggie game here.
Big Reg. They call him Big Reg. Oh wait, just kidding. That's Dante DiVincenzo. Which you can't.
I don't know if there'd be anyone worth picking up on the Sixers right now.
Yabu was a good pickup. Shout out Chris Kelly for that one.
Yeah, maybe Yabu. What's up, Jack? You missed it. You just hop in here.
Jack, we got a news for you, bro. We got news. Pull up the banner.
Yeah, pull up pull it up.
Jack. Congrats.
Jack, you won the giveaway. You missed it.
It was a bad start.
You have to watch back the first 10 minutes. We did the whole giveaway and everything like that before the game started.
Yep.
You won.
Let's go, Jack.
OG in the house. Real OG, not OG and an OG.
Yeah.
OG Jack.
Yeah. Jack was OG before the Jacks even existed.
So, no, we'll DM you after this, Jack. Let's get your Venmo, whatever you got, so we can send you over that $25 to Brother Bear.
Yes, sir. There it is, top.
There we go. We're back.
I'll be better.
No, appreciate you, Jack, being in here.
So let's see. What do they call this here? The Sixers did challenge this, which simply a bad pass, and they got totally bailed out. Bridges fell, and it's going to be Knicks ball here. So the Sixers lost.
I'm not surprised.
This
It's. I mean, the Sixers get that a lot when Embiid's out there, right? Because if Embiid's put on a guy that's 6 inches shorter than him, it's just a complete mismatch. And a lot of times, before the pass even comes,
right? They know it's coming.
The ref's already calling the foul.
Right.
It just kind of got exacerbated because they passed it to, I don't know who it was, passed it to Mikal. He fell to the ground.
Right.
A little bit of a flop, I would say. Mikal's also not the thickest guy in the world. Doesn't have a lot of LBs on him, and doesn't take much to push him over. So
OG at the end of the shot clock.
Chucks that up. That's a Ricky Council shot, but the Maxey gets the board here. Sixers down 5, 4 minutes first quarter here, 8-3. Diabaseli backing down OG. Right at him. There you go.
Yeah.
Too small.
We need someone to take the pressure off of, Maxey. I mean, just the way that I feel like he's been forcing shots in the game that he's been in. You need Paul George to get going, so it just kind of brings some tension over to other guys. I mean, that's been the problem. Is it's like Maxey.
Is that not over to the back?
I mean, you said it yesterday. He's playing hero ball.
Get that. Nice
rebound
there. There you go.
Nice rebound.
You need to rebound. And the Knicks they're a hustle team. They'll grab boards. They'll do the dirty work. So
no more Hartenstein.
That was something that you guys saw in last year's playoffs, right? The Knicks just out hustled the Sixers. Did the dirty work, grabbed boards, went for 50-50 balls, and you're going to see that again tonight. Mikal Bridges corner 3. Sixers down 6 now. A little bit of a slow start here. Eric Gordon jogging back on. Yeah, he's.
But once again, I mean, look at the shot clock.
Not going to get much on defense.
I mean, the Sixers take so long to get into their stuff.
Oh, that was in. That was 3/4 of the way down, and it just
look how much the Knicks push pace. Here they go, right into a play.
They do come up. They do bring it up.
Fast. They don't waste time. That. This is that they're already in, and now here comes probably.
It is a little weird because I can give him a little bit of excuse because when Embiid's out there playing, he takes up 80% of the shot clock with him just standing there and isoing and posting up.
Sure. The difference is Embiid usually converts.
But Embiid's not playing in these games. Yeah, like Maxey right now, he's taking his time. They didn't even pass half court until almost 17 seconds left.
Well, the luxury is yes, Embiid does take a lot of time. Horrible cut. He wasn't even looking. Just missed me.
I don't know what Maxey just completely gave up on that.
Good hand by Paul. Right. They take a lot of shot clock off with Embiid kind of getting it set up. But the good thing with Embiid is he's either A, getting you a bucket, or B, getting fouled, usually. Yeah. And, of course, he'll miss. But, whatever. With this lineup, it's hey, we're dribbling around. No one's getting set. Great. You have a Yabu post-up, which might work. It might not. Who knows? And you're stuck with Paul George kind of dribbling around the top of the key. That's the problem. They take forever. And they're stuck with 5 seconds to go, and you're seeing a deep 3 from Maxey because there's no time left on the clock. I mean, that's been the story here. They can't generate easy points.
Oh, Justin Edwards, first guy off the bench here. Whole new development. I'm honestly a little surprised. Honestly, I would rather have started over Eric Gordon, considering you're right, Matt. He does not. He's not getting back on defense. One of the Sixers signed Sam Darnold turnovers. Yeah. Now they've always had. I mean, they turned it over 22 times last game. They don't have a true point outside of Reggie Jackson and Lowry, and both those guys just aren't guys that get you 35 quality minutes anymore.
PG, a 4-point play. We didn't get excited for that one, but that was a really tough shot. I mean, it looked like a horrible shot, which it kind of was, but drew the foul. Wow, amazing shot by Paul George there.
Yeah.
I like going with Edwards off the bench. I mean, he's a rookie, fresh legs. Maybe gives you some youth out there, which has been kind of the common theme with the Sixers is they got a bunch of old dudes, which, I mean, is true. So,
and he's shown that he's willing to take threes.
Right. We're looking for a spark here. I mean, that's at the end of the day, we're looking for a spark. We need someone to just step up a little bit. I mean, you know what PG is going to bring you usually.
There you go. 4-point play there. Sixers now cut that lead.
You're good, Jack.
Down 5, 14-9.
No worries.
Move the ball well, yeah.
Yeah.
Still gets the floater.
He's good at that, man. That is his shot.
They push that pace, though. I mean, the Trey Bronson passed out like full court down to OG, which opened up the pass from Mikel to Brunson there.
George with the mismatch.
Kind of got the Sixers on the heel. Wow, another foul call there.
We're getting those calls. We're getting those
I think it's already number 2 on Hart, if I'm not mistaken. There.
That was on Sims, I believe, right?
Oh, that was on Sims?
I think, yeah, they had
okay.
Sims. Which might be number 2 on Sims, though. Let's see.
Yeah, because Sims did foul. Who was that earlier? Was that Yabusele foul?
Sims has 2 fouls. Josh Hart with 1 right now. For the Sixers,
okay.
Maxey has
still big though. Again,
Maxey has 2 fouls. They have to be careful here a little bit.
No Karl-Anthony Towns in this game for the Knicks. They're already kind of thin as overall as a team, just because they don't have much depth, and then especially big men. They'll probably go to Precious shooting. Yeah, they're already taking out Sims. Yep, seems like Precious Achiuwa is coming to the game. He was a decent player, a guy I would like on the Sixers, but he just hasn't played a whole lot of minutes this year. They're going to ask him to do a little bit more than what he's been expected so far. Got a comment here from Kieran. One thing that annoys me about supporting the Sixers is how hard it is to find merch in Australia. If you walk into an NBA store, they either have no Sixers stuff or discounted Benson. Really, what other stuff do they have? Do they just have the big names like Luka, and they don't have a Joel Embiid jersey? I mean, Embiid's a top 5 player.
I assume it's what you got Lakers, right?
Yeah, Celtics. It's probably like LeBron and Curry and maybe just like Kawhi, some of the OG guys.
Yeah, nice hands.
That is a little weird, yeah, because I mean, you're not the only Sixers fan that's from Australia, because a lot of guys from Ben Simmons became Sixers fans because of that. So, and a lot of people that have stuck with the Sixers, not just like our Ben Simmons fans, like, oh, I'm a Nets fan now because Simmons is on the Nets, or just like the player. There's people that are like yourself that are, hardcore Sixers fans still, even with Simmons not on the team.
I'm slightly surprised about the very little Embiid jerseys. I mean, I understand Maxey's kind of an up-and-coming player, so like overseas it might not be as popular. And then Paul George is a big name, but just got there, so maybe. But it's not like it's that hard to make a jersey. I mean, I don't know. So it's somewhat interesting. I don't expect them to have like a Yabusele jersey, right, for the Sixers. I'm not saying that, but
I mean, unfortunately, professional American sports really haven't. Looked like he got hit smacked in the head there, Max.
Great fight for the rebound. It's gonna be wow.
I mean, in professional American sports, they've done a good job of going globally. They just haven't reached Australia yet. I mean, Australia's a pretty far flight.
But basketball's big on there.
They've gone to Europe. They've gone to, they've done stuff in Mexico.
The Sixers Harden jersey. That makes sense.
A bunch of different international locations. Football's done a better job than the NBA. But I'm sure in the future there'll be like some games you'll see in Australia there, and hopefully do a better job of bringing a better selection of jerseys, not just kind of the big names. Especially considering half those guys that you sent are going to be retiring in the next few years. KD, LeBron, Curry. Not that you can't rock a jersey once they're retired, but people want fresh faces, and you gotta market those guys too, like a Luka and Tatum, amongst other guys, SGA, you name it. Yabu 3, tough one here. Sixers down 7, 18-11, a little bit past the midway point of the first quarter here. Sixers have Edwards, Oubre, Downs actually, second guy in the game here, Yabusele and Paul George. So Sixers are rewarding Down and Justin Edwards early in this game after their good play in last night's game.
Really, that's crazy, Matthew Junker. I didn't know that. Yeah, it's got a Kevin Huerter type player. Okay, we could use a Kevin Huerter. We could use some shooting, so he can sub in immediately. I think I know who you're talking about. Yeah, Jeff Downs in the game here. Very interesting lineup.
Jeff Downs with the bucket.
Yeah, it's not great though when Jeff Downs is your 7th man off the bench. But hey, when we mention the injuries to start this game,
I will.
Oh,
I'll pull back the hate on Jeff Dowling. He did have a good game last night. And,
He did. He got hit in the
he
head.
just got hurt. Oh, God, I jinxed it.
Jeff down, and there's a stateside soda next to him. He tried to take a sip while he was down, thinking,
but he's not even 21 yet.
That's crazy.
27 G League.
Yeah, he is. That's one thing. Yeah, Justin Edwards and Jeff Down, they're about 8 years apart. I mean, that's just kind of
one
weird.
has a little more potential.
Yeah. Good luck in real life basketball, Matthew Junker. Go Sixers. Yes, sir.
Yeah, don't break a leg. See you, Junker. Appreciate you hopping in here.
Shout out to you for spelling my name, knowing last name right. Of course, Jack. Of course.
Yeah, you're an OG.
Brunson, big three there. Sixers down 10. I feel like I've said that a million times this season, but they continue to be down 10. Plus, let's see if they can hang around here. We mentioned earlier 5.5-point underdogs headed into this game. Ricky Council's now in as well. Slow start here. It's really hard to get offense. Honestly, they should have 9 points, but PG hit a really tough contested three and also got fouled. Outside of that, they have not had many easy looks. I mean, it's been really tough to start. And the Knicks are a good defensive team. I mean, Mikal Bridges and OG, as much as we shit on them, they are very, very good perimeter defenders. They have the size to match up with a Paul George. Same thing with, Mikal can be stuck on Max. He's a good defender. So it's tough to get easy buckets here. They're missing Cat, which is a loss for them. We're missing Embiid. Kind of catches that a little bit there. But
yeah, P just got into the line early, though, in this game. I believe this is already his 5th free throw attempt. Which, hey, if you can't make your shots, you got to get to the free throw line, be aggressive. Puts the Knicks in a little bit of a bind, too, right? The Knicks don't go very deep. They don't have a lot of depth. So if you get some of these guys, like you already got Jericho Sims in foul trouble, you get another guy like one of their other starters in foul trouble, you're looking pretty good. Come on, PG. Yeah, PG's got to cook in this lineup. 3 ball from PG. Oh,
damn.
Front of him.
PG
should cook in this lineup. Maxi's out of the game. Got to take over here.
Cut here for
There you
Yabu.
go. Good cut from Yabu.
Right
Get in there. Nice.
He pump faked.
Yeah.
He had him originally. He didn't jump and pump, but
That's a good play, right? You just got to keep the ball moving, keep moving around. Don't stand around. There's too many possessions where the guys will just stand around offense, and like Judd said earlier, it's you waste 90% of the shot clock, and they end up having to chuck up a shot. That's how they contest it. If you keep moving around, first of all, you also potentially tire out the Knicks, right? The Sixers they're going to go deeper than the Knicks tonight, so you test them a little bit with their.
That's a good cut. And of course, Brunson doing his own, which
there.
We've seen him do it plenty. So, there's been worse calls than that against us on Brunson. But yeah, man, it's tough. He's a very crafty player. He clearly knows how to draw fouls. That's his best attribute as a player, is he can get to the line. Luckily, he missed that free throw there. We'll take it.
Not the second half, so no bricking for chicken yet. Yeah. But if it was, he'd be going crazy.
Cat is there.
Cat's wearing an Eagles. I don't know if
he doesn't want to get yelled at.
I think he is actually like an Eagles.
No, he is. He grew up in Jersey. Yeah. He grew up in Jersey. So Cat is a fan. He's from the area.
Yeah.
Holy shit, it's really bright. I didn't even notice it until now. God damn. I mean,
Kelly Green, baby.
Six like a sore thumb. But he's back in Philly, back in his hometown. Yeah, Brunson missed both, which is uncharacteristic for him. I wonder who Cat's rooting for in this game. Is he rooting for the Sixers? That's the real question now.
I put money on it. Yeah, but pop that.
Yabu take on OG. OG
wow,
was size.
Layup
wow,
there,
man. Yabu just impresses.
Yeah,
constantly.
he drove in from the 3-point line right to the rim. Tough finish there. Potentially, and he could have even gotten a call there. It might have been N1. But
I mean, we've said it all season, but he might be the best. I don't know what the other minimum pickups were in the league or whatever. He's the most productive. I can almost tell you that without a guarantee, or with a guarantee. Honestly.
Wow. Man, that was good defense from Yabu. Just a better finish from Brunson there.
I mean, I don't know a minimum guy that's playing better than Yabusele this year. I just don't.
Brunson didn't trust process.
Paul, tough shot.
I'm sure he'd like playing in Philly. I mean, a lot of these guys went to Villanova. local school.
Nice double there by Paul against Brunson on the
you go.
baseline. Let's push it now here. Transition against Josh Hart. Good defender. Finds Ricky.
Pop that.
You got to finish that, man.
What is that, dude?
I mean, Sidewinder on the.
I mean, that's a good cut from Ricky. You just got to finish those.
Yeah.
His pump fake is also kind of good too.
Yeah. Those are 14 and 4 the Westbrook lineup. Yeah, Nuggets are good, man. We don't talk about that a lot since they're out there in the West, and we don't play them. We play them twice a year.
We do play them coming up.
Yeah, we'll definitely talk about Jokic and see him. Maybe Embiid plays for that matchup. Who knows? It'd be a miracle, but it'd be refreshing. Just to see Embiid be on the actual court. Dalton, tough mid-range, off the dribble. I mean, you want to get a better quality look than that. It's not ideal. McBride, who can shoot it, killed us in the playoffs. We saw that a lot in the playoffs. Wide open three, and the Knicks make you pay. That's it, man. They make you pay. Too much power on Paul's shot. Yeah, I mean, he's played fine, though, to start this game. At least he's confident in shooting. Got to get some rhythm here. That's off his foot. They called it. It was off 2 foots, actually. It was off his foot, then Josh Hart's foot. Timeout.
Let's do a little bit of a box score update here with the commercial break. Sixers, again, are down 11. They cut it down to 4, but Knicks hit a few threes, put them up 11 here. Mikal Bridges has 10 points. Brunson with 9, OG with 3, Josh Hart with 2, Jericho Sims with 1. Miles McBride with a quick 5 points off the bench in only 3 minutes for them. And then over to the Sixers, Paul George has 8 points. He is 5 of 5 from the free throw line, but he's only 1 of 4 from the field. Yabusele with 6, Oubre with 3, Maxi's 0 of 3 from the field, has not made a bucket yet. And there's only 2 points off the bench. Jeff Dowd has a bucket there. Team stats: the Knicks are shooting 60% from the field, 5 of 8 from 3, 62% there. Sixers are 6 of 17 from the field, 1 of 7 from 3. So it's looking a little similar to last night's game, right? They're just getting outplayed. Knicks are shooting the ball well, getting open looks, and the Sixers are just fighting for their shot and can't make it. Shooting 35% right now. You're not going to win games shooting like that. So, hopefully a little bit of a timeout, catch a breath here. Need Paul George and Maxey to step up. Maxey does not have a bucket yet in the first quarter. Only played 6 minutes of the first quarter, but does not have a bucket in the first quarter. Paul George only has 1 bucket. He's got 5 free throws to give him 8 points. Still doesn't have a bucket.
Yeah, Maxey's been disappointing. Throughout this year, honestly, you expect someone to take a leap, and it's just crazy the difference between, and we say it every single season with Embiid on and off the court there. And the stats are a little certainly inflated because of the amount that Embiid's missed to start this season is unlike any other that we've seen really in Embiid's career, at least to start going in. Usually it's a big injury takes him out, but the way that they basically babied him up until this point, it's hard to comprehend. You look at we have 15 wins, man, and it feels like every game is a loss. I know in their last 10, what are they in their last 10? I feel like they're still not terrible in it, but it feels like they've just every game it's just a struggle. Even the ones they win, it's like they won. In their last 10, they are
4 and 6, 5 and 5. You just go to standings.
Yeah, sorry.
Why do you think Maxey's been performing so poorly recently?
Because he's forcing shit. Because
he's forcing a lot of stuff.
Yeah.
Hero ball, and no Embiid really hurts him.
4 and 6 last time.
Yeah, 4 and 6. Okay. He just forcing it, and he can't get as open looks as he used to because Embiid would get doubled, right? Embiid brings a lot of eyeballs, a lot of attention, and open up lanes for Maxey, open up easy 3-pointers for Maxey. Catch and shoot threes for him. He can't get a lot of catch and shoot threes because he has the ball in his hands most of the time. He's got to create his own shot, which is not easy to do. He can do it, but it's not easy to do. And
it's not easy when you have no help. He has no help. He's good at creating his own shot. It's just he has no help. When you have to create your own shot every single play, that's the issue. It's not like he's a very good shot creator for what he brings to the table. That's one of his best attributes. It's not like, hey, we could look to Maxey for defense. We look to him to get buckets. But the problem is there's no one else contributing. Then when you're down 11 and then it goes to 15 and then 20, someone else has to step up. And that's why you have max guys on your team. But there are levels to it, right, with the max guys. There's different levels there.
Tough way from down. Yeah,
yeah, exactly.
It's almost like to keep him out shot. It's fine he took a lot of shots in last night's game, but in a game like tonight where you're the last option to score, you shouldn't be taking a lot of shots. Bona checked in the game for Yabusele. So pretty much it's just PG and a bunch of backups. You got Bona out there, Ricky, Justin Edwards a 3 here. Get in there.
Nice board, Bona.
Take it out short. If he was a step in there, that would have gone in. Ricky drives in, kicks it out to down here. On 6 seconds. Someone's got to shoot it. There you go. Wow. Tough finish from Ricky.
Yeah.
Probably the one in there.
Ricky had a shot from 3, and he kind of pump faked it. Ricky's release takes a little bit, too. Yeah, he's not quick with it.
Yeah. It's kind of like Embiid. Embiid's pump fake is, like, not very good because he does not shoot it quickly.
Right. But he's so long.
And also his pump fake doesn't even really look like his real shot. They're kind of like 2 different shots. It's kind of obvious. Tough shot from OG. There's a flop there.
Cat's yelling for the foul on the bench.
Yeah.
His big green.
But yeah, they got Dallin out there with Edwards, Bona, Ricky, and PG.
Oh, it's end the quarter there.
There you go. Okay, cut it to single digits. Sixers down 9 here, 30-21. Not much happened there after at the break. Just the Ricky Council bucket there to cut it to single digits. It's a PG league lineup. Oh, I like that. That's a good
smart. Good caption.
That's a good one there, Karen. I read that as like PG being together, but it is that's clever. It is there was literally him and G leaguers. He was out there with Bona, who's a G leaguer, Dalton's a G leaguer, Edwards a G leaguer, and then Ricky Council, who used to be a G leaguer, is getting some meaningful minutes this game. Obviously, a lot of these guys, those are you say G leaguer, but they're two-way guys. They've earned it. Bona drafted in the 2nd round, so he's getting more time in the NBA here, especially with all the injuries. But still, they're honing in on him. And the way the Knicks are doing rotations too, since they play their starters a lot of minutes, like they kept OG in there that entire quarter, right?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I would assume OG and Mikal, anytime Paul George is out there, at least one of those two of those guys are going to be in there, based on the minutes and everything like that. So like PG is not going to have it, and both those guys are very, very good wing defenders, one of the best in the Eastern Conference, if not the entire NBA. For that matter. So PG has a tough matchup there. And then for Maxey, Josh Hart is a good defender too. So like they do match up well against the Sixers. Really the only kind of mismatch is Embiid, right? Because Embiid's a mismatch for everybody, and Cat's really not that great of a defender, which they can't take advantage of right now because he's not playing. So it's you need your other guys to step up. PG and Maxey are going to get their shots up. They're probably going to shoot inefficiently. So to win this game, you need someone else to get you some points, whether it's it's a group effort, and Eric Gordon gets you 3 threes, and Justin Edwards gets you 6 points, and Oubre gets you 10, and Yabusele gets you 12, and stuff like that. That's what you need to do with with this team just injured early right now. Yeah, I might save that caption. That is a good one. Question is, do I start Trace Jackson Davis in fantasy basketball or Chris Middleton? Both seem like they're clear to play tonight. Drew McElbridge is on my team, so he's an enemy tonight, but normally like his game.
The drummer?
It looks like Mitchell Robinson. Oh, did K get hit in the face? Oh, saved.
Damn.
Wow, what a play there. Who was that? Oh, my.
Oh, shit. See, that's why I watch him.
Look at that stretch arm. Look at that athleticism. Get him a contract. Clapping him up, too. I think that it kind of looked like Mitchell Robinson taking shots. He's close to coming back from injury for the Knicks. It looked like it beat at first, but I don't think it is. It looked like Mitchell Robinson more like. They're showing him on there. Shout out Ron John. That ball boy's definitely getting a raise there.
Yeah, Kieran, I'm curious. Do you have any friends that are Sixers fans? Are you the only one? Or family, for that matter? Anyone that you know? Like any other Sixers fans that you talk to? Or are you really just the solo fan there? And what about in Australia? Do you ever see people wearing? I know you said there's not a ton down there, but I'm sure
Gordon deep 3.
You see some Iverson or whatever out there.
Step in there.
In Australia. Maybe Ben Simmons at the time. I'm sure that had an impact.
Start of the second quarter here.
Wow,
Sixers got Oubre in the game with Maxey, Bona, Gordon, and Edwards. So a little bit of a switch matchup or lineup here from what ended the first quarter. Oubre, who came off he had a really bad game last night in a game where he was kind of the best scorer.
Philly Nuts says, we are horrible. Yeah, it's not going well. It's not going well, Nuts.
Come on, Maxey, get in there. There you go. There you go.
Finish. Comeback's on.
He's missed a lot of those layups. It's not a bunny by any means. It's a tough finish. But he's missed a lot of those here, which has been uncharacteristic for him. So
Jack said not this guy again. Uh-oh. Oh, shit. It's Nuts versus Jack. I'd rather watch bowling. All right, calm down. Calm down.
There you go. Legal screen. There you go. Sixers
ball.
ball.
Thank you, Oubre, getting us hype here. Yeah, I mean, I hate to say it, I was one of the people that fell victim to. I thought the Sixers would be different with Embiid off the court right when he didn't play, and they look like the same team of old. I mean, they just do when he's not in the lineup. That's just the reality. And the problem is he's missed most of the season.
Good strip there from Campaign. Guy that I've mentioned. The Sixers are missing Campaign this year.
Basically, the Chaz are just talking about. All right, I respect that, Karen. I respect it. Tough 3, Campaign. Deep 2, or deep 3, excuse me. That was a deep shot, though.
You're the only one in your family. It's not exactly common to see Sixers jerseys down about. It makes sense. Yeah, it's the down under is not very close to Philadelphia.
Knicks are way too cocky. I mean, we were also cocky at one point when we in the beginning of the not process, but once we started to win some games, it felt great, right?
Jeez. I mean Oubre could be 7'11" and still could not make a layup. Wow, that's how finish there from Hart.
You know what the Knicks do?
Sixers down 14 now. It'll be 15 after this free throw.
You know what the Knicks do too, and this is not talent at all. It has nothing to do with the guys. They try. They do try. I will say that is the one. That is the one thing that they always fucking do, and it goes back to the coach and honestly the players out there like a Josh Hart. I hate Josh Hart. I give him credit though. He fucking tries. We don't have a guy. We are one of the. I would say honestly, we might be the softest team in the league. We probably are, and that hurts to say as a Sixers fan. They have no guys that really hustle and play hard. Yabusele comes to mind, right? He plays hard most plays and is physical in there and his big body. I mean, Oubre plays with aggression. He plays like a dumbass sometimes. Yeah, we agree. Trey Brunson, man, he gets every call. But the Knicks do play aggressive. You got to give him credit there.
Actually, Turner 3.
That's it.
Nice. Bone offensive rebound. There you go.
Oh, shit.
Pass that out. You got to oof.
Wow. Adem Bona.
I looked ugly, but that went in. There you go, Bona.
Bona with that like 75 overall postman right there.
Stay grounded. Stay grounded. Pressure 2 is not going to shoot a 3 on you. Just stay paint.
2 guys.
Yeah, it's just Eric Gordon just absolutely lost on defense right now. Well, it's open an open 3 to Mikal Bridges.
Yeah, wide in the corner, which is his best spot too.
Yep. Gordon is he does not play defense whatsoever. They just have too many. They got too many vets with playing meaningful minutes that
deep 3.
Wow, deep 3 from Gordon gets the 3 back that he just gave up.
Show you. Ooh, Jack's talking hella trash.
Sixers down 13 here, 41-28, about 3 minutes into the second quarter here. Wow, tough shot from Max.
The lowest percentage look you can take. Basically, you just took the deepest 2 possible. Might as well take 3, but whatever. Points are points, I guess, at this point. Well, a lot of points. I just said point like 10 times. Timeout. Sixers down 11.
Yep. Let's see. I think it was Maxey's second bucket of the game. Little box score watch here. Mikal Bridges leading the way with 13 points. He's got 3 threes this game. He's 3 for 3 from deep. You got again. The Knicks are doing a good job moving the ball around, getting the open look. Sixers are finding themselves out of position and just overcommitting defensively. And it opens up a one extra pass, and you got an open look right there for the Knicks. Brunson's got 9 for them. Hart with 5. OG with 3, and then they're getting a little bit of contribution from the bench. Campaign has a 3. McBride's got 5, and Precious has 2 points there. So they do have 10 points already in this game off the bench. Sixers here. Maxey has 4 points now. He's got 2 buckets here in the second quarter. Eric Gordon got 3 points. He's on the board with that 3 just now earlier in this game. Oubre with 3, Yabusele with 6, and Paul George with 8 here. Sixers creeping back to 40%. They were at like 35% last time we checked in on the box score. They're 39% right now, 11 to 28 from the field. Knicks are shooting around 60%. So you need to kind of even that out a little bit. Crawl back into this game here. 2 of 12 from 3. That's tough. The Knicks are 7 of 11. So they're knocking down their threes, knocking down their shots. Sixers are laying some bricks right now. So you hope that can turn around a little bit. Some of your family are actually Knicks fans. Oh, wow.
Yikes.
So you're going against the grain. I like it.
Respect, man. I respect it.
Yeah, Maxi's only got 4 points. Yeah, he's 2 of 6 from the field. He did only play 6 minutes in that first quarter there. He does a lot of games. He does play the full first quarter, all 12 minutes of it. But they chose to keep Paul George in for the full entire first quarter there instead of Maxi. So they got to extend those guys. Got to give them extended minutes. They're not going to be on like a minute restriction tonight, so they're going to need to play a lot of minutes to keep them in this game. Because again, Knicks play the most out of any team in the league. Their starters play the most minutes.
Yeah, they'll play the whole second half.
4 out of the 5 of their starters have the most minutes in the league.
That's crazy, Jack. That's funny though. Yeah, Sixers just. I don't know. I mean, we say, hey, they got to get some wins, but it's going to be tough, man. It's going to be their schedule does not get easier. We mentioned that before, and we've talked about the schedule, how it only gets tough with these marquee matchups like the Knicks, like the Nuggets we have coming up, so on and so forth. Yep. The good news is they are only 2 games back from a play-in spot. They're on the 11th seed right now. You got to be a 10 seed or higher to make the play-in, which they're 11. So they're only 2 games back. There's a lot of room for, of course, improvement, but also a lot of runway there to acquire some wins, hopefully. But, man, got to get going. That was JJ Redick's kids, I believe.
Yeah, they're showing on the screen right now, like Wemby did. He gave his jersey to some of these kids out in LA, and I don't know if it was specifically those kids or not, but he did a jersey swap recently, and there was like a post, like the jersey that he jersey swapped was like already on eBay or something. They were like selling it for like,
actually,
yeah.
That's
and Wemby
up.
Wemby replied to it with like the crying emoji.
That's fucked up.
Yeah.
I don't know why you would sell it. First of all, I would wait.
But if it's something like that, it'd be worth a few $1,000s, and which is a little more, which may be more valuable to you than a jersey. So everyone's different situation. It was just, I honestly thought it was kind of funny
for JJ Redick though.
Yes. It was a Wemby jersey.
Right, but who was selling the jersey? I thought
it wasn't JJ Redick.
That was his kids.
Okay, it wasn't his kid. That's what I'm saying. I don't think it was that situation.
Oh, okay. I thought it was that jersey. Okay, I thought it was that specific, like that.
No, they did a jersey swap. Like the little kid gave him his jersey, which was like
I
size of the napkin.
Yeah, got it. So I thought you were saying that's, but I was like, what? That's crazy. Yeah,
it was some random family.
Yeah, I mean that makes sense. That value's going up.
Campaign another 3. Jeez,
it's raining in threes, back-to-back threes.
Revenge game for Campaign right now. Knicks up 15.
Campaign also plays with intensity. Another guy. Here's bad. Here's no offense. Wasting clock. Eric Gordon's going nowhere. Good find. Ooh, you got to shoot that, everybody.
Okay. But, yeah, why is –
I mean, we'll take
the 2. Wide open 3.
Yeah, we'll take the 2, I guess. But I don't know. Knicks shoot 3s. We're trading 2s for 3s. Not how you win.
Knicks 9 of 13 from 3. Scorching hot there. Got to step up on the defender. Can't let him get open looks. Wow. Second chance point. Jericho Sims back in the game now after getting 2 fouls early in the first quarter. Gets that offensive rebound, puts it right back up over Yabusele. If you want to come back in games, you can't give up second chance points.
Back against McBride, who was a good
Maxey
defender.
He's got to put so much work and effort in to get any kind of open look. The Knicks just are doing a good job of clamping him up. Maxey had a
Campaign
driving all over the court there.
Ooh. Man, this game put you to sleep with the Sixers offense out here. Yeesh. Cooper Flag. Yeah, right? I mean, we're not there yet. I will say, though, not to say we're going to finish with 15 wins, but I don't know, man. The more the Sixers hang around, I'm sure conversations will start. We're April's far, but it's not that far. You know what I mean? We are in 2025. The season goes like that. You blink and it's almost playoff time. So we'll know exactly where the Sixers team is, the trade deadline, all that good stuff sooner rather than later. So I'm not going to say Cooper flag and we're tanking, but and they're not going to tank because of the contract situation and what they have done this summer. Oh my God, Maxey threw a lob at the rim. Holy shit. Justin, watching OKC play wake you up since you guys I don't wish day. I mean, I hyped them up because they are a good basketball team, and it was refreshing to see a good team out there. I'm sick of playing the fucking Hornets every night. And the Sixers have been depressing. Ooh, got fouled on a 3 there.
Yeah, that's the second time this half. Sixers have gotten fouled on a 3. Paul George had one earlier in the game.
Philly said Kate is horrible. She said the game is close. No, you're good, Jack. You're good. I mean, we can't hear her say that, but yeah, I mean, I guess by our standards for Sixers right now, the way they're playing, yeah, it is kind of close. It's not bad. They can hang in there. They're not out of it. They got to go on a run here. Okay, EG, little free throw. You're good, Jack. You're good. No need to apologize. We have to get hype of Eric Gordon hitting free throws, man. It's a rare sight when he gets to the line, number one, and they're going in. So
there you go, 3-3.
Sixers might be 11th in the conference right now, but they are 3rd in their division. Not that that matters, but I just randomly saw it. Oh, foul! Oubre can't believe it. Yabu, is that Yabu on the ground? It looks like he hit the deck hard here. He was holding his knee for a second.
Yeah. Maxey's already got his 3rd.
Yabu is holding his knee. This is not good. No. You're hoping he just bumped his knee and is all right because they cannot afford to lose him.
I might have jinxed it last night.
How
bad it would be if he got hurt.
What he has given to this team, and even Nick Nurse, we are completely fucked if we use it. I mean, it's just Bona. And it's just Bona's the next big guy up right now. I mean, they might have to heal up Drummond mid-game, bring him in. Can we activate him mid-game? Let's just hope it's knee there and just a little.
I think it was just like a hyperextension or something.
I think that
a little awkward.
They might have just bumped knees. You hope that's all it is just a bruise and nothing more.
Yeah, they're taking him out here.
He's definitely able to walk off.
He's got a little bit of limp though.
Yeah. Boner sticks. It's Bona. No need for the R.
Yeah, no, he's not a guy you want playing 30 minutes a game. Not at all. He wouldn't even make it that far. He'd probably foul out. But
yeah, Bona's he's not there at all.
They would need to pick somebody up. I mean, they did play Pete Nance a little bit. They signed him 2-way.
Yeah.
Played him last night's game, but he's not a center either.
Well, and you assume Drummond's close, right? Yeah. I mean, you think if for some reason, knock on wood, I think Yabusele should come back and it's going to be fine, hopefully. But if for some reason he was out, wow.
That was a really high wow there. Oubre got up, though. I thought that was
nice right play there. A little athleticism. We just need a little juice here.
Yeah.
We need a little juice.
Let's get the heart pumping a little
right,
bit.
Wake us up a little bit. Come on, let's get a stop.
Yawning at 8 o'clock.
I really was. I was yawning. That's what the Sixers do to you sometimes, man. I got to call it how it is. It's been rough. Wow. Nice tippy toes. Oh, OG.
Look at that ball.
McBride, corner 3. And he makes you pay. Yep, swung around the key. That's what happens.
They're just out hustling, and they're moving the ball around. Sixers come over here, a little ISO, pick and roll. We got Eric Gordon.
It's open, too. So it's makeable. They try to get a switch with Brunson. He didn't want to switch because he knew it would be a mismatch. Another set play.
Yeah, that was a good play. Wide open 3 there.
A off-ball screen there. And look, they keep moving the Knicks. That's the thing. They're always moving. Great defense there by Paul. Good read. Nice. Give me one Oubre off. Man, he has just been all from 3 this season.
Two for 14 from 3.
There you go.
That's just
That's right. It's abysmal.
Yeah. And the Knicks are red hot. That's the game right there. That's the game. You make 3 more, play a little better defense. You're in this game. Only 39 points. There's 4 minutes left in the first half, but not a good showing so far.
Tough move by Paul George against a really good defender. I mean, Maxey had Jericho Sims on him. He deferred to Paul George against OG, which is a tough matchup. Maxey had a mismatch deferred.
All right, Sixers down 13 here. Commercial break. Sixers now shooting above 40%. That's creeped up a little bit. Their biggest thing is they're shooting 2 of 14 from 3, 14% there. They are 100%, 9 from 9 from the free throw line. They are getting the line, which is good, and they're making them. But the 3 ball is bad. Paul George, 1 of 5 from deep. Eric Gordon, 1 of 3 from deep. Maxey, 0 of 2. Yabusele, 0 of 2. Kelly Oubre, 0 for 1. Edwards, 0 for 1. You got to, close out on those, and then the Knicks are 10-18. They got 10 threes in that game, 30 of their points already. They almost have outscored the Sixers in just 3-pointers. 30 points. 10-18, efficient shooting there for them. They've just done a good job moving the ball around, finding the open guy, taking an extra pass or 2. And they got shooters too. Sixers don't have a lot of shooters. Oubre has not shot the ball well this season. I would say the only guy off the bench that can really shoot the ball is Edwards. Boner's not a shooter. Ricky Council can't really shoot very well. Dallin can't shoot very well. The Knicks have shooters. Miles Brad off the bench, good shooter. Campaign, good shooter. And then their whole entire starting lineup outside of Sims can shoot the ball. Brunson, Bridges, Hart, and OG, they can all shoot the ball.
Yeah, I mean, no, it's true. I mean, even we mentioned our 3-and-D guys, right? Like Caleb Martin, although he's played better as of late before his injury, really not a shooter, right? I mean, he can shoot, and he's not like he's a bad 3-point shooter, but he's not really a shooter. He's not a threat from deep. He doesn't scare you. Paul George can shoot from deep, of course. Maxey can, but outside of that, there's not that many guys. It really isn't. And when you start to look at that, well, kind of clearing why it's all uneven. It just is. And without the big man to get you, it's fucking tough, man. It is just tough. It's tough sledding for this Sixers team. It really is. And the question is they're without. Oh, we'll change the color there. Okay. They're without Embiid, but even if you were without Embiid, but you had other guys in like a Drummond, right? Does that really make this game closer? That's my question. Do you think having Caleb Martin out there? I think Caleb Martin would help and Drummond would help a little bit instead of having Bona in there. Does that change the score that much? Does this game look that different with the other guys in besides Embiid? I don't know.
I was just trying to see if we could change our camera to make it.
Camera's really thin now. You need to make it a little wider.
There we go. That might be better. Because before it was kind of edged off, which is fine, but kind of cut us off a little.
Yeah, there we go. Now we can
and then it changed our entire preset.
So
I think it's back.
What do you think, chat?
I just feel like we kind of our camera gets cut off a little bit because we're sitting next to each other.
Yeah, we are close.
It was edged off, which is looks cleaner, I guess, but
yeah,
I think this helps a little bit cut off the edges. Yeah, I kind of screwed up the other preset stuff.
Yeah, Caleb's fadeaway, Jack. I agree.
Now.
I also think Caleb's defense he's the best defender on the team, at least perimeter. He's our best perimeter defender. I mean, Paul George was once a really good defender. I think he's still solid. I don't know what the stats say, but just eye test watching Caleb Martin out there, he's definitely our best perimeter guy defensively.
Mm-hmm.
And then I guess you can go either Paul or Kelly, maybe. Probably Kelly. Kelly gets a lot of deflections.
Yeah. All right, Sixers back here. Got Bona in the game with Justin Edwards, Oubre, Maxey, and Paul George. Hopefully get some sort of.
They got 2 guys wide open. Wow, let's go.
Nice. Hey, caused the shot clock violation. Good defense there. We'll probably get some sort of update at halftime about Yabusele with his injury. Hopefully he can return in this game, or else it'll get ugly. You'll see some Paul George at 5.
And then the podcast episode coming out right after from Paul.
Yeah. 3 minutes left in the half here. See if they can cut it down to single digits. They've clawed back a few times, but the Knicks just kind of pushed right back with some 3 balls.
Sure.
There you go. Like he tried to do too much. Like he purposely did like
it's
the
part
whole,
of the
like,
aura. It's part
like
of the aura. The jelly fam. It's part
like
of
the
aura.
wrist.
Look at it.
Was just very exaggerated, and it just didn't need to be. Like he could either just dunk that or like just put it around the hoop, just drop it in.
Sixers in his zone. Looks like they're in
Brunson needs a step, so we'll see them in the paint. Yeah, now put him at quarterback. He's basically like Bryce Young out there. Tough 3 from Mikal Bridges. We'll take that.
Good
nice rebound, Maxey. There you go. Transition bucket. There you go.
PG dunk.
When was the last time we saw that?
PG dunk.
Well, Maxey rebound to Paul George.
9-point game. Keep me awake. Timeout. New York. Tibbs not liking it, man. He's not liking it.
Call timeout.
I mean, the defensive stop there, the transition bucket, which we do not get a lot of transition points. I mean, seriously, our offense is tough to come by at times. But the Sixers make him pay there.
Yeah, that was a tough like fadeaway 3 from Mikal Bridges. Leads to a long rebound for Maxey, who sometimes leaks too, right? Like he's not always in that position, but was in the right position and went up for the board and boxed out a little bit. And Paul George will leak in there and gets the transition bucket.
So sad we're being happy down 9. This is ridiculous. I mean, I don't know. Like, this is where we're at in the season. So it's unfortunate. Yeah. I mean, I don't know what more to say. The team is not great right now. Expectations change. I wouldn't be happy game 1, down 9, but that's kind of where we're at in this, at this point of the season. I mean, we're lucky to be in some of these games with the way that this team has played, even at 70% health, which we're kind of at this game. So with the injuries, maybe less.
Depends on how much of a factor you put in Embiid. Like you could say we're at 10% health because Embiid's just that important, right?
Yeah, I mean, I probably wanted to go lower. I'm being generous because you'd think with 2 max guys out there and Tyrese Maxey and Paul George, going into the season, that's plenty enough to win a game with Tyrese Maxey, Paul George, Oubre's out there, the rest of your role players for the most part good enough, right? And now it's like, we have Maxey and Paul George, but it's not enough. I guess it's not enough. It sucks to say.
Yeah, Iverson at the game there. They showed him on the camera. He was at last night's game, which I feel kind of bad.
I think he slept over.
He went to the wrong game last night.
Yeah, that's why they brought him back. He just slept over. I said apparently he's in bed like underneath the stadium. Stays in.
See what they do here. Come on. Bonus, corner 3.
Dribble in the corner, really tough.
Oh my gosh, that's a tough fall right there. I thought they were going to call it out of bounds because he was really close to stepping out. But call the blocking foul. That might be 3 on Sims. You already got 2.
Sims known for his strength.
I assume they call on him. They usually just put it on the lesser guy. Oh no, right? It would have been on him. It looked like Mikal Bridges was closer because they do that in the NBA where if it's 2 guys and it's who got the foul, it's usually the guy who's not as good. They just give it to him. But Mikal Bridges was not very close to that. Oh my god, tough load for Max. That's a shot. Corner. Oh, it's gotta be quicker. Yeah. Put a little oomph on that pass. Jeez.
Yeah.
I think it was choreographed from the start.
Drummond with the hat. He is fitted up in Sixers gear. So Drummond, yes, he still is on the roster. Let's make that clear. A lot of Bona minutes. I mean, I don't even think Bona thought he was going to play this much. Yabu's back in. Good sign there. He is back in for the Sixers after taking a scary fall.
What is everyone's thoughts on some background music for these? Because there's Streamer does have background music you can play. Wow. Chuck of all Chuck. Wow, Justin Edwards. That's just like last game too. I mean, there's still a minute left in the half. So
can't believe it.
The end of the first half of last game, Yabusele grabbed the offensive board and put it right back up there. A little momentum. Oh wow. Are they gonna call? Oh my gosh.
Nick Nurse is strutting along the side. He can't even look. He can't even look.
He rapped a little bit there, but he's there's multiple curse words getting dumped right now.
I mean, Nick, you might have to. That was a fucking bad call. Let's see let's see this.
Oh, we did get him
He
on
did
the
get his
arm.
arm.
Okay, that's a good call. That's a good call.
He did get his arm.
I thought it was more on the wrap, but he did actually.
I just like when
kinda-
Nick Nurse is pissed though.
He did smack his arm there. That's one where like Olive is like complaining and then sees the replay.
Yeah, he's like, listen, big fella.
That's a foul. I get that.
I mean, do you think Nick Nurse is the loudest and like you think he yells
He's
the most?
highest.
You think Nick Nurse is the coach that yells the most in the league? I think he might be because we've had some coaches. Excuse me. Also, are they hearing that?
Let me know if you can hear this background music.
Yeah, and let us know how long it takes you guys to fall asleep too.
This is called daydreaming. Okay, it's kind of vibey.
Tell us if you hate this or love it, and be brutally honest.
You hear it? Okay. What do you think, Kieran? Jack? Really not anyone else there? Sharif?
I already know what Phil's going to say. Stop the music. Yeah, I already know what Phil's feeling is going to say. 100%.
We can turn it down too if it's too loud. I just wanted like high enough so you guys can actually
Can you hear us still? Yeah, let us know. Give us some feedback here, Jack, and others here.
It's like an earthquake in the room right now.
I'm the highest in the room.
There's other ones too. Very mellow and chill.
Don't know, lads. That was whatever.
You can't hear it.
Can you hear us though? At least, like, can you hear us?
There's a bunch of different ones. I don't like that. Into space.
Sounds like I got.
It's called feeding the ducks.
Yeah.
We're feeding the ducks.
Yeah, go to comments.
This was night driving. Might be good vibes. I'm not talking about us. Can you hear this like music? We're playing like background music right now, like through StreamYards. It's like coming through our computer.
Yeah.
Let us know if you can hear that.
But we just want to make sure the music isn't like over our voice. I don't want it to like where it's too loud. You know, like the TikToks have the music louder than the audio. So like turn it down. Well, you go to that.
Oh, do we not need it on this?
Well, that's just for us to hear it. That's probably how much they can hear it. Yeah.
Okay, we turned it down a little bit. Kind of like the first
No,
one.
Philly nuts, you gotta chill, man.
I'm gonna go with daydreaming.
We're gonna have to pop
Philly.
Philly. We're gonna have to go Philly nuts out, dude.
All right, 7 seconds here. Last shot here. Oh, nice move, PG. Come on. Lots of Maxi. You gotta shoot it. I don't think you got it off. Wow. All that for nothing. Sixers down 13 here, 60-47. We'll go through Brock's score and then take a little bit of a break for the first half here. Mikal Bridges leading the way for the Knicks with 16 points. Brunson's got 11. OG with 5. Hart with 5. Sims with 3. Ozzy right off the bench with 10 for the Knicks. They're shooting as a team 55%, so they've come down a little bit. But they're still shooting 10 of 19 from 3, 52% there. So Sixers got to clap up a little bit there. For the Sixers, Paul George with 12, Oubre with 9, Gordon with 6, Yabusele with 6, and Maxey with 6. 3 of 12 for Maxey from the field. Pretty ugly there for Maxey showing. And then we have 2 from everyone on our bench that's played. Edwards got a deuce, Bona's got 2, Ricky Council and Dallin both have 2 points. As a team, they're shooting 40.9% and an abysmal 2 of 15 from 3-point range, which is also the area code. So not what you want.
Maybe 2-5. You don't want to shoot the area code.
That's not what you want to be shooting.
Awesome.
So Sixers down 13. We will be back again third quarter. Go get some snacks, get a few drinks. 25, and we will
crack open a drink.
See you back for where's our banner?
It's down. Halftime.
Oh, there we go. There's our banner. Enjoy some background. We'll keep the background music on during this. So if you just want some background music, hang out, grab some snacks and all that stuff. We will be back in just a few moments for the second half. Hopefully Sixers can pull this one off here.
All right, what's going on, everyone? We are back for the start of the third quarter. Sixers trail by 9 points.
11.
That's fine. It's 9.
64-53. It's 11.
Or sorry, it's 11. I don't know why I said yeah. I don't know why my math off. Whatever. 11-9. They're losing. The Sixers. What's important is the Sixers are losing. That's what matters.
Tough PG shot there. Thank you to everyone that hopped in for the first half here. I'm actually take it. Great try there. What are you doing? Oh, I missed that second one too.
Yeah, Maxey, man, just.
Sixers down. Now they're down 9. There you go. You're
Sixers down 9.
Take a
See the future. Could we make it 7? Could we make it 5? Could we even get to a 4 maybe? That'd be awesome.
Kieran said, I need you guys to watch some AFL highlights and let me know what you think.
I'm down.
Yeah, I haven't seen too much AFL stuff. I know rugby's big. I think Jordan Mailata played. Did he play in Australia before?
Yeah.
I think Drew Mailata.
Jordan Mailata, man. Thank you.
Shout out to the Eagles and the Birds there. Big game this weekend for them. But I've not seen many AFL highlights. I'm sure you're talking about like Australian Football League or. I assume what you're talking about. I mean, AFL could also be Arena Football League, which doesn't exist anymore. Shout out to the Philadelphia Soul on that.
A lot of soul.
Sixers in the game right now. They got Yabusele out there with PG, Maxey, Oubre, the starters of the game here. Eric Gordon's out there, who hasn't really done much. I'd rather honestly see like a Justin Edwards out there. Which isn't saying much, but at least Edwards give you a little bit more defensively, and could argue he's played better as of recent. Runs some tough three, or not tough shot. That's kind of a shot though. He kind of takes like that TJ McConnell shot where it's like a little 10-footer moving.
Yeah. Sixers need to get some momentum here, man. Just a little run. I mean, they did it last night against the Thunder, right? They cut it to 4 in the fourth. Good one more. Oubre, can we get one and not buy a 3? I just cannot. I mean, the Sixers cannot knock down open threes. And it's been an issue routinely. And then now Maxey draws a foul. But, man, it's been a struggle for this team. It just has. And you're not going to win by not hitting your open threes, especially in the way the NBA is played now. I mean, you're just not going to win. So you might as well throw the talent for every game if you're not going to hit your threes. Classic ESPN bet ad. I mean, I guess this game is on ESPN, but they have ads anyway. So there.
Steven's A-list.
Yeah, real smart play words there. Steven A. List. 10-point game. Big mismatch down low. He got Sims that they switched.
Yeah. Runs in 3 up front of the rim. Sixers got to grab this board.
Can't get it. Hard crash.
See, like that's something that tipped out, but that's where you have to, if you box out the nearest guy by you, like that's the Maxey gets that rebound, right? If Maxey's boxing out Brunson there, he's not grabbing that. They're not keeping the ball.
Yeah.
Even if you're 20 feet from the basket, you still got to find the guy nearest to you, box him out, have positioning. Because if someone does tip it out to you, if it's a long rebound, it hits off the back of the rim, it pops out to you because if it's it was a deep shot there. The ball might be heading right to you. You got to be ready for it.
We're with the Converse.
I saw some today that Bradley Beal gets paid like $16,000. I think it was Clutch Points posted. He gets like $16,000 every time he ties his shoes because he's got a shoe deal. And
$16,000
when you tie your shoe, like they just did, you sometimes get the camera on you. It's like basic promo.
That's ridiculous. Damn, that's a lot of money.
They need a center there. Yeah, they don't have Yabusele. At the end of the day, he's not a center. He's a 4. So without Embiid and Drummond, you're just outsized, undersized.
$15,000 is a ton, man. That's a lot of money every time I should let every other player.
I didn't read the whole thing. I don't know if it was just they came out to that amount because of how much his deal was divided by like how many times it's been done, or like he actually makes it every time they show.
Just shows you. I mean,
Gordon 3 there cuts it 70 to 62.
Man,
Well,
you're a top NBA guy. I mean, just think about all the incentives on top of your contract and sponsors and.
Come on, we'll take some nuggets.
Let's go. That'd be nice.
That means they missed 2 free throws, which we'll take. Brunson missed 2 in the first half, which is very characteristic for him. So if they did it for the whole game. Wow, that was some chilly right
there. Very tough finish. That's a Tyrese
Maxey. There's the old Maxey I like.
Brunson somehow transition after we
get it right back. There you go.
That's a killer. I mean,
take the momentum right out.
You make it 2, and then they get a transition 3, which is unacceptable. I don't know how you're getting transition 3s off made buckets. It shouldn't be that
Exodus commenting what happened to the coaching. I remember last year there were actual schemes in place, get different guys easy buckets for the trade down. Yeah, no, I've definitely been critical of Nick Nurse. Tough 3 here from Max. He got it.
Starting up.
Yeah, it's not all in Nick Nurse. It's not all in the players. It's just a cumulative effort. But yeah, Nick Nurse could do a better job of calling up game plans, schemes. A lot of guys standing around. I feel like there's not a lot of play calls. Plays being called. Wow. Nick's again. Sixers get a little momentum, and they just push right back.
Top shot.
Punch right back in the mouth. A lot of times, Nick Nurse he just spends a lot of times too, like just yelling at the ref. It's just instead of like actually coaching the team, which is really frustrating. A lot of times down the stretch,
no offense. By the way, we took 20 seconds off the clock. Oubre forced 2, swings it out.
Pass out. Get it there. That is weird rotational ball. Your gym's got the game tree. Okay, hell yeah. Do you like watch the game like while you're working out? That's kind of fun. Like treadmill and stuff. That's always fun when you can do. I know, kind of depends on your gym. The one I go to doesn't have TVs, but some of them do.
Easy drive on Yabusele.
While you do cardio, no, that's great. I tell you, that's a 2-for-1 right there. I know you can get a 2-for-1 in basketball. That is really a 2-for-1.
Nice.
Working out and watching some sports.
Eric Gordon playing better, man. Playing better.
Yeah.
Sixers that once again defensively have been.
On the Stairmaster, I cannot. I've only done the Stairmaster like once. So if I do it more, I'd probably get better at it. But like the one time I did it, I could not do it without looking at my feet. I felt like I was gonna like fall off.
Yeah, I kind of get that.
Because the stairs are not very wide. And not that I don't even have that big of feet, but like my foot was like already like half dangling off the end of it. So I wasn't looking down. I thought I was gonna fall.
Oh, in and out, man. Fuck. Now you gotta hit some of these threes, and I mean, it's not Maxey's fault. It's just not falling. The shots are not falling, and they are falling for the Knicks. Another 3, corner 3. Let's see if he makes it.
Thank God.
And that would have been a 6-point swing if he made it.
Stairmaster, that's tough. Yeah, Stairmasters, I do mostly treadmill. Stairmaster's a lot tougher than treadmill, but Stairmaster's a really good workout. Not only is it good cardio, but also like it's hard on the legs too. Calves, really hard on the calves. And just overall working your legs. So that's good stuff. Keep up the good work there. The rims are rigged, yeah. Hey, it's both ways, both teams. They shoot on both rims, and all of that. There has been a weird amount of in and outs for the Sixers as recent. Some people don't think about when they're winning. Their team used to winning, and they've been struggling, and every miss is just kind of a dagger.
Right, it's magnified.
Yeah,
it is. It just is, and that's the problem. Is then their swings all day, and when you're up 15 or 10, like we were a lot throughout last season, it feels like for most of these games, or at least headed, it doesn't hurt as much. But when you're fighting back every game, we're down 10. Every game. So every 3 is magnified. When you miss a 3, it's a 6-point swing, and you just keep going down. Yeah. The problem. Eric Gordon is a cone on defense.
Yep.
I mean, but once again, he's out there to shoot the ball.
I think he's probably thicker than a cone, but yeah, the cone could probably move a little quicker. He does, yeah.
Yeah. But Eric Gordon's another play defense. I have news for you. Like, that's not why he's out there. I mean, he's just not. He's out there to give us 3-point shooting. That's it. It's the only reason he's on the team.
And it also looked worse too, just because usually you got that anchor in Joel Embiid down low, where he can make up for your mistakes. If someone drives by you, like a lot of people can do to Eric Gordon because he's slow, Embiid's there to corral you, right, and help out defensively. Yabusele, not a knock on him. It's just the knock on him is just he's a little undersized. He's just not as good of a defender as Embiid, right? Embiid just covers a lot more ground, and he makes up a lot of errors that some guys make. And Gordon has never been a good defender, and he's just even that much. He's just older and can't move as well.
You're seeing 30+ minutes of Eric Gordon. You're supposed to see 10. You know, we're comparing minimum guys to an MVP caliber player, right? We just compared Yabusele to Joel Embiid. Do you know the levels here are insane? It's just not even fair. It's two different leagues. And I like Yabusele, and he's elevated his game. Yeah. But we're talking about minimum guys that are fringe borderline NBA players, some of them, right? Against MVP caliber players, it's just a different ballgame. And that's why you see what's happening with the team. So the expectations, that's why they're low, is look what's out there, unfortunately. So who knows? But it's been tough to watch, man.
Yeah. Sixers down 9 here, 4 minutes left in the third quarter. About to come out of a commercial break. But we can answer this one here from Exodus, asking about what we can get at the deadline to improve our three-point shooting. Yeah, I mean, the two biggest needs are shooting, playmaking, and then I guess at 3, I mean, these can honestly be in any order.
Yeah.
Is like a big man. Yeah. Stretch forward. Doesn't even have to be really a stretch forward, just another big man to help, play the 5 and center. A lot of names out there. There's been some names like Aldama and some other guys that are on winning teams. Like a lot of the teams in the NBA are not going to be sellers, right? If you want a guy like Aldama, you're going to have to overpay for it because the Grizzlies are a team that's vying for, an NBA Finals, a championship. And he does a lot of good things. So you got to look to guys that are on bad teams. And there are a few, look at a guy on the Wizards. Okay, Corey Kispert on the Wizards, or like a veteran. Like I was going to say that even like the Pistons are doing well. Like you would think like a guy like Malik Beasley would be great, but the Pistons are a few games above 100 right now. Jordan Clarkson on the Jazz is a name that comes to mind. Denny would cost a decent amount, but he's a guy on a struggling team. There's a lot of guys on the Trailblazers that you could go after.
I think Clarkson.
If you want a big man, like go after, like they got Robert Williams, they got Ayton. They're not going to trade Klingon, but you could probably get some of these guys for cheaper. So you got to look to some of these lesser teams. Herb Jones would have been great before he got hurt because the Pelicans are playing really bad. You also got to make sure it works contractually, right? KJ Martin's contract is made pretty well. You could stack him up with somebody else, whether it's a Yabu or someone else that has value, just because they give him a little bit more money. Unfortunately, when McCain getting hurt, hurts that too, right? Like I want to keep McCain, but he has a lot of value. He doesn't have value this season now. But I guess if you're making a trade with a bad team, they would love McCain, right? Like the Jazz would love McCain, or any team that's trying to tank right now would love McCain because he's a rookie, right? So I don't see them trading McCain. The only thing I see him is making some fringe moves, trading some second rounders or KJ Martin at a first maybe is like kind of as max as they would go. They're not trading any of the big 3. They're not trading, Caleb Martin. They're not making a big splash. There's not a whole lot they can do because they don't, they're already past the first tax apron there. So we'll see. Sixers down 9 here. Jericho Sims at the line. Almost fourth quarter here. Got to keep it close. 10-point game right now. Got to get single digits here for the fourth. We don't need another injury-prone center. No, I mean you definitely don't want that. You'd hope if they are making a playoff run, then Embiid's playing most of those minutes, though, right? You shouldn't need 4 centers in the playoffs. Like if you have Embiid, Drummond, and Yabusele, you're fine. So it's
more than enough. It's not that,
but it's more just like they're just missing so many games that you kind of just need for the regular season.
Right. It's nice in January, like all now when we have it beat out. Right. Yeah. It's nice. It's nice here in the middle of January, but when come April, that doesn't like Mitch said. Yeah, I mean, if Embiid's not out there 40 minutes, we're fucked anyway. Yeah. It's the bottom line.
Yeah, Yabu's is our basically our stretch 4, which is kind of funny because he wasn't brought in to be our stretch 4. He shot the ball well though. He's been pretty much their best 3-point shooter.
Take that.
Wow.
That
did not need to be that hard, but.
And we look up, it's a 5-point game.
5-point game. You're 2
hanging
minutes
around
left in the third.
Hanging around. We're staying within it, man.
Sixers got Edwards out there with Oubre, Maxey, Yabu, and PG. Knicks have their entire starters in there. Yeah, Jericho Sims out there with the rest of the starters.
You got to try to cut in and get this close.
Wide open corner 3 from Mikal. Misses. Grab that. Yeah, Hart's a good rebounder.
Get that.
Especially as a guard. You got to box them out. They're going to be in there.
Wow, you got 2 over here. Good D. You got to get a board, though.
See, Yabu, Yabu to come over and guard that.
Got to get a board.
Kelly Oubre, you got to get out there. and box out Jericho Sims. Not an easy task, but you got to put a body on at least.
Yeah.
Can't let him just put that right back up. You at least got to make him take it out.
Yeah, I mean, it's just great hesitation. Back within 5. Just keep it within 5, headed into the 4th or less. Be awesome.
Got to play tough, good defense because their offense is just not good. They're one of the worst scoring teams in the league. So you have to hold them to like less than 110 points because they cannot score more than 110.
He touched it. It's going to be Sixer ball. It should be. I thought OG tipped it after that.
Discount. Double check.
Yeah, Sixers starting to come to this lead a little bit.
Has Justin ever shot the ball yet? Yes, he's definitely shot at least once. Let's see. We'll do a little box score check here. Edwards is 1 of 2. He's got 2 points, rebound and assist, or 2 assists actually. He's got 16 minutes. So he's played the most minutes off the bench with 16. Paul George leading the way for the Sixers, and Maxey both have 19. Maxey, who was shooting really poorly in the first half, has gotten his shooting up to 8 of 19. Paul George was 6 of 14. Eric Gordon, 14 points, so he's in double digits. He's got 3 threes and 4 field goals. Oubre's got 12. Yabusele's got 6. So they're shooting better. They're getting close to 50%. They're up to 48% from the field, which is good. It's just been their 3 shooting, 7 to 24, which has slowly gotten up. When they started the game 2 of 15, it's just tough to kind of bounce back from that. Knicks have kind of come back down to earth, which is why you're seeing this is only a 5-point game, right? They're down 83 to 78. Only a 5-point game here. They're right in this game. For the Knicks, Mikal Bridges is still leading the way for them at 21. Brunson right behind him at 20. The only other guy for the Knicks in double digits is McBride. Everyone else single digits. Odie's got 8. Jericho's got 8. Hart's got 6. Payne's got 6. And Precious Achua's got 4. So this is a ball game right here. Minute 43 left in the third. Can't let the Knicks go on a little bit of a run here. Make it, put it back double digits, which they can certainly do. They've gotten some open looks. They moved the ball well. They've shot well from 3. 13 of 27 from 3 is really a difference in that. They've made 6 more threes than the Sixers. Yeah, can't lose his momentum. Hey, the Sixers are home right now. You got the home court advantage. You got the fans behind you. I know New York travels well. But you got the fans behind you. Got to get the crowd involved.
It's fun looking at the probability here. I'm on the Yahoo Sports app, just kind of seeing the probability throughout the game time. Mm-hmm. At the tip-off, Knicks have a 65% chance to win, basically. And then now they're at a 76. So it's increased. It's simply because of the lead, right? They still have the lead. But even with 5 points, they're still confident in the Knicks, which they played better up until this point, so I understand it.
Went to the game last night. Edwards was automatic on the ball, mid-range and offense, plays amazing intensity on defense, and has physical attributes to a great defender. Yeah, no, I'm all for Edwards getting more minutes. We put up the post last night asking and put a poll like, should Edwards be part of the regular rotation? And I think 91% of you or so said yes, and I agree with it. They're with the injuries, like. He's going to get more minutes. He's got 16 right now tonight. He'll probably finish with 20 plus. Caleb Martin and KJ Martin, when they come back, they'll eat into that. Edwards may not be part of that rotation. Again, he's on a 2-way, so he can't play all the games on the Sixers, but he's going to get his minutes, and he's played well.
I don't think at full strength lineup though. Edwards I like what he brings, and he's a rookie, and he's a rookie for a reason, but he's not ahead of Caleb Martin. He's not ahead of KJ just at this point. But he had a good game against a really good team, right? It wasn't some scrub team. I mean, that was the best team in the West he played well against. So we might have been missing our guys, but he stepped up, and they had their dudes.
Yeah. Besides Chet. Things can change throughout the season, right? Like, Jerry McCain came onto the scene, right? Beginning of the season, Kyle Lowry starting, played kind of well, and then kind of dipped off, and then Jerry McCain took his spot. Yeah. Things change fast in the NBA. Really there you go. Especially for the Sixers who are looking for anything that can provide them a spark.
Well, it's a one-possession game here.
Speaking of Edwards in the game right now. Bonus checked in and Dowden. So interesting they made a change here with only a minute left. They got Paul George out there. Paul George and Oubre out there with Bona, Edwards, and Dowden.
Crazy that Edwards, Kieran says, crazy that Edwards third-ranked prospect out of high school and then went undrafted. Yeah, I mean, that's just college it's a long time, man.
Injuries, and he didn't really play very well at Kentucky.
The comp is different, man. It's different than high school. There's plenty of guys. I was looking at, I think the ESPN post, like, there were 2007, like There was a few guys. I think Kevin Love was like number one. I forget what year exactly it was. Something like that. 07, 08. Kevin Love was one, and then I forget who number two was, but you never even heard of the guy, right? Ranked prospects into college. It's just like funny to look at. Tough shot.
Wasn't Eric Gordon number 2 or was it number 3?
Maybe Eric Gordon. It was one of the top guys. I forget exactly, but there was like the top 5 were very well-known names, and there was a couple just total duds, which happens.
Yeah, I mean, there's only 60 guys drafted in the NBA, so there's not a lot of guys. It's not like the NFL where you have 7 rounds, 32 guys, or the MLB where there's like a million rounds. Guys getting drafted, so it's tough. You got to be a top 60 player in the NBA. Not even, because a lot of guys are just getting drafted off of potential, and a lot of international guys too. So you're not even just competing against guys in college; you're competing against guys internationally. It's going to continue to grow. So you either have to be a young kind of star in college, or you got to be like a 4-year starter that's putting up 20 points per game, right? Or else you're not getting drafted.
We got to get a fucking board. I mean, it's just tough to watch.
They just stole from each other. Oubre on Brunson 3, short, and he gets his own rebound.
Yikes.
Bona just out there, picking up checks right now. He's not doing anything. He's going to get 3 seconds. He's not even guarding him. Yeah, I mean,
you have 3 opportunities.
I mean, Bona, you don't do anything, at least get a board.
3 opportunities to score on one possession. Swing it, Dowden.
Wow. Oh, okay. I did not see the clock there. I was wondering why he shot that 2 seconds into the shot.
He's shocked. He's saying, what the... Well, the Sixers went down hitting that absolute dumbass shot because 2 seconds left. The Sixers tied going into the fourth quarter. Something that I did not think I would say this game, the game before, the future games. They're tied going into the fourth. So let's all just take a second and enjoy it, man. Enjoy the process.
Yeah, no, appreciate everyone that's hopped in here so far. Stick with us for the fourth quarter. If you've been here for the first 3 quarters, may as well stay for the fourth.
Yeah,
see if the Sixers can pull this one off here. Called back into this game. The Knicks have led basically the entire matchup, double digits for most of this game. They've pushed back, and the Knicks come right back with a 3, but the Sixers have finally kind of pushed their way back into this game, tied it up, going into the fourth quarter off that Jeff Dalton buzzer beater 3. That's my apologies. I did not know there was 2 seconds on the clock. I was like, why is he shooting it?
Well, Mitch hates Jeff Downs.
2 seconds.
Anytime Jeff Downs shoots, it could be for the win. He could make it. Mitch be like, fuck Jeff Downs. Yeah. They don't matter.
Philly
nuts.
It's just that he had so much usage last night, and that is the main reason he played great. But he was playing minimum minutes. I don't know how I was going to be able to be a positive on offense without getting in a group. Yeah, that's the NBA and the sports for you, right? If you're at the end of the bench, you got to make most opportunities if you can at the end of the bench, right? He was undrafted, so he doesn't have the luxury of being a first-round pick or top pick where it's like, okay, you're guaranteed these many minutes. You got to take advantage of that. Same thing with any other sport or anything in life, right? It doesn't just qualify for sports. So he took advantage of it, and that's why he's playing tonight, right? He was the first guy off the bench. Took out Eric Gordon right away. So Nick Nurse has seen that. And props to Nick Nurse for giving him some minutes, and we'll see if that continues, right? But Caleb Martin's coming back soon. KJ Martin will come back soon. And who knows? Justin Edwards may find himself out of the lineup, but he'll get minutes in the G League, right? That may be the best for him, right? He's a rookie, undrafted rookie, on a team that's trying to win. So the best thing for him may be getting minutes in the G League. So we're back. Yes. Yeah, they made it. That was the dagger. That shot got him in the playoffs.
Philly, you got to chill, man. What are the odds we still lose by 10? It's like a ridiculous comment. It's just ridiculous. I mean, it's probably so high, but
let's see what the current spread is. Your family chat is going quiet all of a sudden. Yeah, no, Knicks fans getting worried right now. It's 2.5. They're 2.5 dogs right now. So if you think Sixers are gonna win, slam that money line. They're plus 135.
Actually closer than I thought. Wow.
Right now,
I thought it'd be still 4.5 or something.
I'll put $5 on Sixers money line because I believe. Even though they took a lot of my money last night.
Yeah, no, you're right, Jack. You're right. Yeah, Philly Nuts, we don't really like him that much. Sorry.
Sarcastic or not, we'll still put it up there.
Yeah, we'll live with it. Hello, playoffs. I mean, like I said, once again, NBA fans, you got to be a 10 seed to make the play-in, which I'm not saying the play-in is the playoffs, but gives you a pretty good shot. And we're 2 games behind that with a lot of more than half the season to go. We'll be all right.
Yeah, Sixers were, they started, they were 5.5. Was it 5.5 or 6.5?
5.5.
They're 5.5 going into this game, dogs. And throughout the contest, they got up to like 10.5 or so. Like Philly, that's the same. They're plus 700.5. So they've fought back here. This is the closest they've been since basically tip-off in terms of the score. So it's anyone game right now. As people say, it's a 0-0 ball game. And the fourth quarter is about to tip off here. It seems like Paul George is going to start the fourth on the bench.
Smart.
Let's see who they got out here. They got Edwards out here with Dalton, Bona, Maxey, and Oubre, which is, that was the lineup that ended third quarter. So maybe we'll get another Dalton chuck 3. Oof, yeah, that's his shot right there.
Bona's playing way too high.
Knicks are out there with, it looks like Achua and their starters. They got Josh Hart, OG, Brunson. Oh, no, Miles McBride's out there too. Achua. So 3 starters, 2 bench players right now for the Knicks.
Jeff Down taking forever to get something set and chucks up that horrible shot.
Yeah, I mean, again, it shouldn't be running through Down right now. It should be running through Maxey.
I mean, Down can bring it up, but then give it to Maxey, right? Like set up a play for Maxey. I don't know what that was to get it out and going. It's like, let's get Maxey involved early.
87 all here. You can't be fouling 45 feet from the basket.
And Maxey's huge.
This is dumb. You can't let the Knicks get in the bonus. Can't let them get easy buckets. Points in the fourth quarter are tough to come by. Sixers know that very well because they have not done a good job of getting them. So you can't give them quick fouls and let them get in the bonus early. Thought it was prime MJ. Yeah, I think he was more surprised than us that he made that. It was a hell of a prayer, and the bank was open still. So we'll take it.
Coach with the product glasses, cocky. I got the product glasses, crazy.
Yeah, I mean, Nick Nurse was wearing a very nice watch yesterday.
Our team's got drip.
Should have looked up what it was.
Team's got drip, I'll tell you that.
Yeah, I'm sure Kieran, your family chat was probably going crazy last, in the playoffs last year.
Ooh.
So they were talking smack. So the Knicks won that series not earlier this year, last year. Thought we were still in December, so let's say earlier this year.
Wow.
What are they calling?
That's great.
Are they calling goaltending or something? Wow. It looked like a basket interference or something. Unless that was just Oubre smacking it out or something.
Let's see this. He tips it.
Oh yeah,
Bona did.
Yeah, Bona put his hand through the thing.
It probably was going in.
Yeah.
I mean, so whatever, but
I did not. The angle of the camera was not the best.
That's tough. Get in. Fuck.
God, dude, you just can't make the bunnies.
Good slide. Good defense. Good rotation.
They're rotating well, but the Knicks just do a
Bona
great job of moving the ball.
No one's going to get the board. That Bona did commit on the 3, which I'd rather him on the 3.
Why is Bona going out there?
He's still out.
Oh, wow. Such a weak foul.
I don't know about that. He did jump, but he came back
so
down and
weak.
stayed vertical. I don't know about that. It's not a great call.
Pressure just does not shoot well from the line still.
Why no Embiid on the
Another
bench?
foul. Bona.
I don't know because Embiid's not there. I don't know. He was there last night. We saw him on the bench last night. I don't know. I guess he chooses when.
Wow, did not see that you were on.
Please trust that process. That's a great. No, it's an emoji.
It was like a
look at a little crumb or something, man.
Others are calling the screen. That's
Jack, you're getting creative out here, man. That's crazy.
I really thought it was like a crumb.
I mean, Jack versus Philly nuts, dude. That might be prime time. Bring some subscribers up here in the chat. Good board.
Looked like he was like trying to miss
Precious
that,
missed
free
both.
Throw. Like he looked like he was trying to miss that free throw so that
Free chicken.
they could get the board and like put it back in.
Yeah.
But one of those like last second.
Jeff, give it to Maxi. Oh, even Maxi was calling for it. What are we doing? We're throwing
Oubre
dimes.
got it.
We're throwing
Tied it back
dimes. I take back everything I said about Jeff Doughton for the moment. He still asks.
Yeah, he's kind of a play-by-play kind of guy.
Yeah.
Case by case.
Yeah, he's like, oh, hey, Jeff Doughton, dumbass play. Oh my God, he made a
hero.
He made a lab. Can you believe it?
I can be your
Good day. Good day. Oh my God.
He almost got it. All ball. So they're setting off ball screens.
Board.
Like, the Knicks.
Nice. All right, fine, Maxi. We're tied up here, 89 all. Let's make something happen here. Tyrese.
Drives in, tough shot.
No foul. No foul. He's short on it again. Bona.
Oh,
shit.
Get that
Down. Put your fucking hands down, Down. Good hand.
travel.
Oh my. Bully ball.
He just didn't. I mean, this guy's calling a foul from left field.
Oh my God.
I mean, the ref was so far away from that, calling that. He was the only one calling it, too. And, like, of course, they don't, you know, you got a little bit of his arm there. I guess that's a foul. But still, like, you know, nothing on Maxey there. Full body. Only, I guess, only the Knicks can, you know.
Nose bleeding.
Only the Knicks can provide contact, not the Sixers.
Yeah, I mean, the difference right now is they're just being more physical than Knicks, and they're controlling the boards, and they're getting positioning. So we kind of have to push back, and that's what you're saying. That's why the fouls are happening. I mean, we're outsized regardless. Nurse doing his best demonstration. That was a good block.
How many fouls on Bona and team fouls on the Sixers? I think Bona's got at least 3. He's got 3 in like the last 2 minutes. Bona's at 3. Yeah. It's more the team fouls I'm worried about. Yeah, the Sixers have 3 team fouls, so
Not enough.
and there's still 9 minutes left. You know, you can't let them get the bonus too early. Right now, it's looking like the Knicks are getting the bonus like halfway through the 4th. You're getting flashbacks of Josh Hart grabbing Tyrese's jersey. Yeah.
Tell me about it.
Don't give me those flashbacks. Yeah. Are you talking about the inbounds play? And he grabs his jersey and doesn't let him get in. Turn the drum machine off. Are you talking about the background music?
Yeah, that's right. Do you guys like the music?
Hell yeah, Collins. Appreciate you hopping in here. Turn on the pole jack. We can try different music too, but it's fine. We can keep it off of this. I like it because it adds just like for like dead air, you know, just like a little bit of music, stuff like that in the background. And then DiVincenzo hits it.
Feeling that's very opinionated. You know how feeling that gets. He's gonna speak his truth here. Yeah. Eesh. Damn, I kind of just got used to it. Oh my God. All right, we'll drop the playlist. Oh, turn back on. Yeah.
This is night driving.
Right?
This is the night driving. This is a different one.
God.
And I could turn it down a little bit. I did originally turn it down. It should be like
Sixers down 2 here. Turns the ball over. Achua, not known for dribbling. Get him. Steal it. Hart losing the ball. Wow.
I threw it up too.
Oh, missed it. Once again, controlling the boards that Bona had to go contest. It's not even his fault. Bona had to get his hand up for the jump shot. No one there to box out a rebound. Achua, easy putback.
Yeah, I mean,
guy's got to fill in. It can't just be Bona on the boards. It's not his fault.
They need to get Yabusele in as soon as possible.
Yeah, I don't know where he's at. I mean, he should be in at this point. He really should.
Bona's just.
And same with PG. This is where you bring back PG.
I mean, Butterfingers, absolute Butterfingers.
Swing it. Doughton shot put for 3. That would have been a career shot right there. Still a 4-point game. Sixers hanging around. Yabu's checking into PG, getting ready to check in. Next whistle. Thank God. Probably taking out Doughton and Bona, I would assume. Hopefully not Edwards. Good trap here.
Yeah, halftime would be a good one.
Hard for 3.
Short. There you go. Grab the board.
Oh!
There you go. Finally a foul. There we go.
That's crazy.
You say Bona with good D? I didn't say it. Maybe did you say Bona with good D?
I think I might have said that. Sorry, I might have said that. I probably did. It's just kind of second nature.
Ooh, that's a flagrant. I think he touched his head there.
Yeah.
They should review.
I might have said Bono a good day, but listen, it just slipped out of my mouth. I'm gonna stop talking.
See, this is why we have the background music to fill the awkward moments.
Maybe we'll just sing. 10 people in the stream were double digits. Oh, we're back to 9. Ooh.
Oh, Yabusele's back in the game.
Get in there.
Yeah, that's all. Yabusele's out there with Paul George, Maxey, Edwards, and Dallin.
Pause.
Sixers down 4 here. 7 minutes left in the fourth. Dallin on Mikal Bridges. Tough assignment.
Wait, who they take? They took out Bona and who?
Wow. That was like a Kawhi bounce right there. Miles McBride hits a 3.
See, my question is, why is Dalton here, not Ricky? I guess we trust Jeff Dalton more than Ricky. Is that what I'm seeing? Kind of.
Seems like it. Seems like that's what they're saying.
Interesting.
Just a lazy pass.
We need PG to be PG a little bit.
Wow. Tough shot from Edwards. Wow, that was tough.
Hmm.
Right in his face too. Like 2 guys on him. anytime Edwards or Dalton hits a shot, they pan to him. And it's like they've never hit a basket in their life. So they're so confused that they making these shots.
Like how they going?
I mean, they're very humble. I'll give them that.
Trap.
There you go. There's always someone open.
Get that. Oh, fucking Dalton. And he smiled, yeah. Hanging around 5-point game still. They're still in it. They need to go on a little run here, and they got to stop these threes.
Look at this. Oh my god, that's a 2K green animation right
there. That's
a
Kawhi ass bounce right there.
That's what I said. Yeah, that's like a quadruple bounce.
Kawhi.
Quick box score here. During this commercial break, Sixers down 5 here. Brunson has taken the lead over Mikal Bridges for the Knicks with 24. Mikal's got 21. Miles McBride at 13 off the bench. For the Sixers, Paul George high man of the game for them with 23, 8 of 17 from the field. Max has got 19. Eric Gordon with 14. Oubre with 14. Yabusele with 6. Edwards with 4. Dallin's got 7 off the bench. Pretty solid. Bona with 2. And Ricky Council with 2. Sixers actually now shooting better from the field. 50% now. Makes it 49.3.
What's the 3%?
3-point percentage for the Sixers is 30%, 8 to 26, and the Knicks 14 to 33. So that's still the big difference in this game, but
better, yeah.
They've been able to push back a little bit, getting some of their shots.
Yeah, I'm surprised. I guess not that Paul George has been that quiet, but like 23, I didn't know he'd be the high man for the Sixers there. Well, I feel he's kind of got a little Tobias action going on here at the quiet 20. But I guess he had a lot in the first half and just checked back in here for the second. So hopefully he can get some stuff going. He's got his fair share of. Yeah. Philly not saying this thing's over, which not true. Cherie. Still a lot of time left. He's a clown. Don't listen to him. Philly nuts. Aren't you supposed to be a Philadelphia sports fan? I mean, man, what happened? I guess Philly sports fans are very, very honest when their team sucks. So you are acting like the typical sports fan here in Philly, I will say. At least we got the Birds this Sunday. We don't talk about it a lot. A little dead air here, though. Go Birds. Playoff game this Sunday. We're hyped for it, man. It might snow. I know Mitch was saying that earlier, and we'll see. People were talking about it. It might snow, which gives the Eagles I think, a huge advantage. I think we already had the advantage this one. We're a better team top to bottom. But the snow, different factor there. Looking forward to that one. Go Birds. Go Birds. Yeah, all right. Kieran's also a Birds fan. Let's go, baby. Come on. Big time game. Now that's one and done. That one fucking, yep. Right on cue. The Sixers broadcast showing it. Fairmount Ave. They got a little
Fairmount Ave, then Temple.
Friday.
Orangetown, Pittman, New Jersey, Collinswood.
Oh, the ice rink 5 to 8. I saw that. I had to stop by.
They finished at Blue Cross River Rink.
Ooh. Could win playoff tickets. I'm surprised no Eagles in the house. Maybe they'll show. Maybe there are some.
Yeah, Phillies too. Hell yeah, Kieran. You're all Philly sports. Good stuff. Yeah, we got some Eagles jerseys in the crowd. They got a Saquon Barkley jersey from that kid right there. Even Cat was wearing Eagles gear. Who's this guy got on? Really? I don't know. This guy's big ass head is.
Holy shit, noggin. Yeah, man. Oh, they're showing Cat. Cat's looking a little zesty too. Big Purr, they call him. They call him Big Purr. You got those glasses. You got the fit on.
There you go. Sixers steal from the inbounds. There we go. Run it. Oh, Brunson's coming around.
Oh, I don't know, dude.
Actually,
right, pump fake. Draw that foul. Downton's. One more. Edwards. Yes! In and out. Edwards.
So much hair.
It's a 2-point game. He's clapping. You know what's good when the Sixers are clapping on defense? That's how you know it's getting good.
Let's go, Edwards, baby. That was a little one more. Down did have the 3 there. Passes it off. Unselfish play there.
Off board.
Gets
yes. Good tip. Watch behind you, PG.
Communicate.
What I knew that was coming. Yeah, look, he's saying
somebody's got to
say
talk
something.
to him. Someone's got to talk to him.
Wow, that's just a bad. It's careless. Come on. Big swing there.
Too easy.
Big swing there. We had a fast break and easy steal.
They've had so many of that where just like, it happens with Maxey a lot, where someone just comes up behind him and steals it.
4-point game. Got to get something. Got to get some motion here. Step back. Long 2. Oh, he slipped.
There you go. Yabu's yelling and just gets blown right by, though. Yabu was yelling out the screen, too.
Same thing.
Finally communicating. And
I mean, Edwards kind of played up a little high. It's just the miscommunication there on defense, and they're tearing it apart here.
Sixers down 6 here, 194. No, that's not. I mean, it's not PG's fault. You gotta communicate. I was just about to praise the Sixers too because Maxey tipped the rebound to PG, and I was gonna say like, even if you're a shorter guy, you can still help out, whether it's boxing out or you don't have to be the one that actually catches the rebound. You know, you can tip it off to somebody else. It's still important, right? You don't always have to be the biggest guy. You can jump up there, tip it off. You don't have to get 2 hands on it. You got to keep possession there. You can't let them get second chance points, which Maxey did a good job of there. Just unfortunately led right to an immediate turnover from Paul George. He needs to know if Philly cheesesteaks are really that good. Hell yeah, they are. Yeah, I mean if you like that kind of stuff, right? If you like a burger, you like kind of grilled food, like you're gonna like Philly cheesesteaks. They are really that good. Yeah. If you ever come to the States, as they call it,
let us know.
Yeah, no, we got some good suggestions for you. Like my favorite is Woodrow's on South Street. I went to actually Angelo's the other day. Thought it was pretty good. Top 3. Jim's is up there. There's still some ones I haven't gone. I haven't been to like D'Alessandro's, and some of these other top ones here.
Yeah, you probably haven't heard anyone say. Well, we definitely heard, but not from us. Pat's and Geno's. Those are like the touristy.
Yeah, those are the tourist ones are all right. Nothing special.
They're very
average.
Been
to Geno's a few times and Pat's. Been to Geno's more than Pat's, but still, yeah, they're just kind of average. Not bad, but they're nothing to write home about. I mean, if you go to like a Sixers game, you can get Geno's at Xfinity Live.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
I don't know if they have one. Do they have a Geno's in the stadium at Xfinity? I'm not sure.
I don't know if they do have one in there.
If they don't, they definitely have some other, like, I don't usually get food at the game, so, like, I'm not best friend at the game, but, like, yeah, there's plenty of spots in Philly, and cheesesteaks are definitely, there's plenty of good spots. Cleaver's, Ishka Bibbles, Steve's is a good one, too. A lot of places have good cheesesteaks.
Yeah, I had Woodrow's. That was really good.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, definitely hit us up if you're coming and need some suggestions on cheesesteaks. Woodrow's is one that's like never really in the news. I like it. They have like their own homemade truffle cheese whiz, which is really good. It just adds a different flavor to it that I don't see on any other cheesesteak. And
And you had the Angelos. You said that was like top 3 for you.
Angelo's top 3. Yeah,
Pretty good.
it's close. They had a good seeded roll. That's the difference too. Some places do seeded rolls versus others because the seeded roll does add a little bit of flavor to it. Some people like that. Some people don't. I mean, bread's an important thing. The cheese. Some people like whiz. Some people like provolone.
Yeah, it just depends. You gotta try them to really, especially if you've never had it before. You haven't had it.
Obviously, meat's important. All that kind of stuff. Sogginess and all that kind of. There's different variations of them, but
the roll definitely brings it together.
Yeah.
Maxi healthy 3.
Cooper Sharp people use.
Down 6.
Yeah,
Down 6.
Yeah. I apologize, Shree. I know you're on the stairmaster. You're on the stairmaster right now, so you're
working for the cheesesteak. You got to earn the cheesesteak
right
here. That's all it is.
You've earned one.
That's that.
OG3, come on. Get the board. There you go. See? Yeah, Yabusele boxed out there. He didn't grab the board, but he boxed out. Let Uber get the easy rebound there, right? It's a team effort. Rebounding is not a solo gig. Maxi drives in. Nice, tough finish there. Cuts it to 4. Come on. 4 minutes left in this game.
A lot of time.
Got to D up here.
We got to get some stops. I mean, it's going to come down to defense here. It really is.
Yeah, we can talk more about cheesesteaks after the game here. But yes, I do have my girlfriend and I have like a ratings list of a bunch of different places.
Miss that. Grab it. Good hold. Slow it down.
All right, here's Sixers ball. They can cut this down to 1 possession game here. Maxi 3, get in there.
Got it. Big 3. 1 point game.
1 point game. 199.
That was a tough 3 on the move too. Maxi's showing up here. Come on. We need a good finish here. Let's go.
Maxi with 24 now.
Need to stop. Come on.
They got Edwards on Brunson. A little bit of size helped. Oh, tough. That's Brunson's shot. That's a shot. That's it. He's in his bag right there.
You live with that.
That's like that's like the equivalent of Embiid's like kind of
Yeah.
Yeah.
Come on. Swing it.
There you go. Edwards 3. Get in there. Got it. Ties it up. Come on. Come on. Get a stop. Come on.
The confidence from this kid's unreal.
Yeah. He does have confidence. Absolutely.
He's not afraid to shoot, which you love to see.
And he's finishing the game. He didn't start this game. Eric Gordon started over him, but he is finishing the game with the starters. Avery out there, PG, Maxi, Yabusele, and Justin Edwards right now.
Good day. Walk.
Yeah, that's a walk.
Yeah.
There you go. Jeez. It took the whole entire crowd doing the
Josh.
Doing the tango.
Come on, Josh.
Let's go. All right, Sixers ball. They can take the lead here.
Oh my God, Josh doing a lot of talking. I mean, you think he's on the podcast again with him and Brunson? I mean, Jesus Christ. Should we bring the mic out for him on the court? Holy crap! I mean, it's unreal. Fucking ridiculous.
Here we go.
Right up, come on.
Giving it right to Edwards. I mean, they're going to touch the ball.
Is Edwards the third?
He might be the fourth
max.
Is Edwards the new closer on the team?
He's the 4th max guy, Edwards.
Maxi tough step back 3. If that goes in, I'm selling my house.
Oh shit!
Yeah, but funny for the
damn.
Okay, here we go. Jump ball.
I'll take a jump.
He's got the size advantage.
Yaba's about to fucking punch someone, dude.
Who was that? Hart? Who was that against? Hart. Okay,
yeah.
so he's got the size advantage here.
But Hart is a try hard. So he gonna go off for this.
Yeah. Even though most of like jump balls are not who actually wins the jump ball, it's who positioning around it, because you can just hit it right to the team. Are they reviewing this? See if he got hit in the face. No, okay.
Get it. Nice save. Fuck! How do you not get that?
Jesus. Gotta be kidding me.
Damn, they
had that too.
That was just hustle.
And it leads to
That's the hustle of the year, Josh Hart. Mr. Hustle himself.
They had that, and they just
2 point game. Let's go.
Just the simple stuff they do not take care of.
2 minutes.
Something like that can swing the whole entire game. Lazy pass.
Careful. Get it to your best player.
No foul. Okay, cool. Wow.
Gotta get a better look than that, though. I mean, you can't be going for contact. Now they have a mismatch. Diablo against Brunson. They should switch this. They're doubling.
They're doubling right now.
All right. They're playing a little zone double.
Yeah, the two Knicks guys are standing right next to each other.
Nice shot, Precious.
OG open 3.
Edwards lost his guy. He relocated corner.
Sixers down 5 now. Got to get a bucket since they don't like to get stops.
Yabu's dead. It's a killer.
Yep.
And that was a turning point right there.
Yep.
The hard steel.
Nothing goes their way ever. It is brutal. Real quick, we can talk more cheesesteaks though. Now that we're on a break here. Excess put. I've been trying to go to Angeles for so long. I can never get there in person because it's always crazy. Yeah. Actually, my girlfriend and I were there this past weekend, and there was not much of a line. Granted, it was a Friday, so it wasn't much of a line.
For Angeles?
Yeah, I mean it's cold out, so that helps.
Yeah.
I would try in the wintertime. Like I would try soon when it's cold out because people don't like to wait outside because they do not have. There's like you basically cannot wait inside. You're waiting outside in the line.
Yeah, it's something.
My girlfriend lives by in the area, so like we ordered, and they said, hey, it's gonna take 45 to an hour to get ready. So we just went back. We just went back to her place. But a lot of people you have to wait outside. So like that's the drawback is if you go in the winter, you're not gonna wait as long in the line, but you're still gonna be waiting like an hour potentially outside for your food.
Yeah.
So it's cash only.
They just call you or they text you once
it's a
ready?
text. Yeah, you just give them your phone number. They'll text you. But yeah, we split a cheesesteak and a margarita pizza. They have a bunch of other types of pizzas too. You want cheese, pepperoni. They had sausage pizzas and all that peppers
The
on
pizza was
it.
good too. It's pretty good.
Yeah, I thought the pizza was pretty good.
All right, here we go.
I forget what it was. I think it was like $37 for a cheesesteak and a pizza. So I mean, it wasn't very expensive. Maxie driving in here.
Oh my god! I mean, you just trapped immediately.
Yeah, Paul George, get it. You just shacked in the layup.
Can't finish. I mean, right away though, no design play off the inbound. It's unfortunate. I mean, I don't know what that was, but Maxie immediately drove in 2 defenders on you under the basket. What's that? That's not going to work. That should be us. Nice.
Yeah, there you go.
It's off Achua. There's still time. You have to execute. These are big plays right here. You got to get something. React, Kelly. Thanks for reacting.
He was kind of just
Nice.
standing
He
there.
just like waited.
His reaction time was really.
I mean, that was just, it took forever. Josh Hart saying review.
Yeah, he got bailed out with a foul there.
Are they challenging it? Who knows? Put it in.
Oh, wow.
I mean, that
Tough
might
shot
be
from
the
Matt.
toughest shot I've seen him hit.
Yeah.
I mean, fading away, defender in his face, and a foul. Ridiculously tough shot.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be honest, I don't even know if he was fouled. The Knicks are pissed. Let's see. Did he actually? I just think it's good day. Wow, we got lucky though with the foul call there. I will be honest. That's just a tough fadeaway. I don't know. He didn't get him on the arm or anything. It looks like. I'll live with it though.
They may challenge this one.
I'll live with it. Here we go, Maxie.
Let's make it a 2-point game. Got it. All right, 36 seconds left. We'll see if the Knicks.
Plenty of time. Don't have to foul here.
See if the Knicks do 2 for 1 or they hold it. I would assume they're going to hold it for the whole shot clock here.
Sixers full court press.
There's a 12-second difference between the shot and game clock here. Full court press from the Sixers.
They're
They're going to cause a turnover, but they don't need to foul. Sixers will still, even if the Knicks use the whole shot clock, they'll have the whole chance. Can't give a bucket here, or else it's a 2-possession game. So make a stop here, quick bucket, go to OT.
Good job, no foul though. At least I mean, Edwards.
Yeah,
pat on his back.
Brunson was doing his classic Trey Brunson.
Yep. They'll draw that foul, Maxie. Brunson, they got him with a block, out of position.
Brunson with the flop.
And the time, what's the time left exactly?
There's 13.8.
13.8 left. So you're going to have to foul immediately for these free throws.
But it was, you just can't. It's just, that was a good play by Max. You just can't let Brunson get that bucket right there. You got to clamp up.
Yeah. Well, he's behind him and then just slows the game down.
So you're gonna make both these, make it a 2-point game again, and then you got to play the free throw game. They're gonna give it to Brunson, who's a knockdown free throw shooter. He did miss 2 in a row early in the game.
Never know. You never know.
He's usually knocked down. It's just, and then they're gonna have to, hit a quick bucket or potentially get a three, and you just got to play the free throw game and the clock game.
Maxey got them both.
Second one there, 2-point game. Timeout Knicks.
Let's go.
Okay, yeah, he's wearing the same watch again. What's the name of that? I'm trying to think of the watch set.
I don't know exactly which one he has on. I don't know if it's Patek or
No.
or Patek.
It looks like this one. This Bugatti one. It's like thicker. It's like
huge.
3D.
Yeah, I mean, how much is that? It might be.
It doesn't look like a Rolex. It could be like a. I don't think it could be Patek.
Yeah, Sixers lineup out there: PG, Yabu, Edwards, Maxey, and Oubre. That's been the 5 to close this game. No Ricky Council in the 4th. This right here, I mean, Edwards, he had him on the hip. He waits, slows up.
Oh, Richard Millie. That's what I'm thinking of. It looks like a Richard Millie. That's what I was trying to think of.
This is his move right here.
Yep.
He gets in front. Yeah, so he gets in front of you, and then he bumps into you, which I don't understand how that's a foul.
It's like, oh,
you can keep it up there. 2-point game. Sixers going to look to foul. I mean, obviously, you look for the steal first. If you can get a steal at the inbound, amazing. Unlikely, but you go for the steal. They're going to try to trap here. Brunson's going to run probably in the backcourt. He's going to cut one way. They'll set a screen here. This is obvious. Maxey and a cover the guy going deep in the backcourt.
You got to be careful of them just getting a quick bucket here.
Foul, 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 foul.
What are you waiting for? Luckily, it didn't take too much time off. 2 seconds off the clock there. But I don't know why he waited.
They're not in the bonus yet?
Yeah. I don't know why Maxey isn't on Brunson because, Edwards is
they're kind of just playing.
Brunson's way faster.
They're kind of playing just a zone here.
Brunson push off.
Get that! Timeout! 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 Wow, that's big.
Wow.
That's big. That's
I know
big.
they're going to call a jump ball or something.
Wow.
Maxey comes in, punches the ball out.
That was a huge
nice
safe foul there.
Richard Millie with the timeout.
Now, can they execute down the stretch here? I mean, a 3 for the win would just light the team on fire. I mean, that's California.
Justin Edwards 3 ball would probably feed families, literally.
Can you imagine?
New panic on my wrist. Love it.
Great hustle by PG.
Yeah.
I mean, Josh Hart's complaining. Should we get him? I think we need Josh Hart to get the mic.
Nice, Maxey. Punched it out. Uber did the same thing. He didn't foul right away. But I don't know if that was by design to set that up or Maxey just made a heads-up play and came by, helped out from behind.
Great job by PG securing it, diving on it.
Yeah.
Maxey awareness, took off the timeout right away. Smart move there. What's the time exactly?
There's 7.1 seconds left. So you got time.
Yeah. You want to go somewhat quick, though, in case you miss.
See what Nick Nurse draws up here. He hasn't drawn up a whole lot this year.
I mean, realistically, you go for the 2, the guarantee. You don't need a 3.
Who do you guys want taking this? PG, Maxey?
I go Maxey, just the way that he's played down the stretch. It should be probably Tyrese, but it should either be PG or Tyrese. It just should. And if by default, which they probably might double one of those 2, if Edwards gets it and has to make a play, whatever, because they're going to get doubled. I mean, they have 2 guys out there that are clear options, 1A and 1B for scoring. So let's see what they do. And this is a little bit of coaching. It's execution. 7 seconds.
All right, they're starting Maxey behind the line. They've done this before where Maxey starts behind, he sprints in.
Wow, taking a lot of time.
That's a goaltend.
Doesn't matter. He followed up.
There you go. That's 4 points. That should be 4.
Double
layup there.
I believe they're going to count the bucket there. It was a goaltend. Yabu. Backboard. Nice. Okay, so that is a goaltend. It's a clear goaltend. That's going to be 6 or 2 points.
They're probably going to review this just to see how much time is on the clock.
Let's turn this up just in case.
That's a goaltend. They're going to see how much time's left on the clock here. Yeah, it says 2.2 right now. They'll probably end up adding a little bit of time just because of the late whistle there and all that.
Tell me something
So
good.
the Sixers elect to go for the 2 instead of the 3, which is smart.
Right move, especially the way they shot. It's a clear goaltend. They're going to count the bucket, which they already have for the Sixers.
Yeah.
It's about time right now.
It is looking if they can see. 3.2, so they add a whole second to the game clock.
It's
so
a lot of time.
That is a decent amount of time. It's not like they need to chuck out something or do an alley-oop or anything. They have plenty of time for a shot.
Are the Knicks in the bonus?
Yeah, they're in the bonus. Yeah. No more fouls to give for the Sixers, so they can't. Which the Knicks did for them, but you can't just waste time. And
you can't foul here. I mean, you got to play just hands up defense. I think they're going to be inbounding from half since they call a timeout to advance it.
Yeah.
It's going to be a design play for probably Brunson cutting the rim. They're going to just try to draw contact or something.
Cat has taken off. He has taken off his Eagles thing. Has a New York thing.
Did he?
Yeah, at least from what I just saw there.
I didn't see
it. Looked like he had a Knicks sweatshirt on or something.
Classic. Or take that shit off at half. What are you wearing? Even though I'm pretty sure Brunson is a.
I think he's a local kid.
He's a local guy. I know he has a beach house down the shore in Jersey.
I mean, Mikkel's also a local kid.
Mikkel's local. A lot of guys are.
I mean, most guys that go to Villanova are local. Yeah, it is a decent basketball school, but it's mostly
it's local,
kids.
Local good prospects. Cannot foul here.
3.2 on the clock, 109 each. Let's see what the matchups look like here. Looks like they have PG on Brunson, Oubre on Josh Hart, Yaba on Chua, Edwards on OG. Here we go. OG's got the ball. Top shot from OG. Oh, that looked like it went in. Ooh, missed it. All right, we're going OT.
Lucky as fuck.
Free basketball.
Lucky as hell.
That looked like it was going in.
That was lucky as hell.
That was a decent look. Surprised they went to OG there, but I assume they were trying to play a little more chess than checkers and not go to Brunson there. We'll take that. Yes. We're going OT, baby. This is this is the first OT game I think we've had on the live.
First one.
Yeah, I mean, there's been a lot of blowouts, so unfortunately.
A lot of blowouts either way. It usually hasn't gone our way.
Yeah, get home, get off the treadmill.
I'm taking a quick bathroom break, guys. I need it for this one. Mitch, go ahead. Entertain him.
Let's go. Knicks are choking. It's a little bit of both. Sixers have played well. They made their shots. It's been like a concerted effort the whole entire game. They've just slowly clawed back in this game. I mean, every time I've gone through the box scores, it's kind of evening out. The Knicks just started hot. We're shooting 60%. The Sixers started slow, shooting around 30%, and just slowly evened out. And they have done a better job of getting their shots, D'ing up. And Maxey and PG have stepped up. Let's do a box score check-in here before we head into the fourth, or OT. Brunson's got 30 for the Knicks. Mikkel's with 21. OG with 13. Hart with 10. Chua's got 8. Miles with Bride with 13. For the Sixers, Maxey's out above 30 now, 31 points. He is shooting inefficiently 12 of 29, but 31 points nonetheless. 6 rebounds, 6 assists. And then for Paul George, he's got 23. Eric Gordon with 14. Oubre with 14. Edwards with 10. He's in double digits now. Edwards now at 30 minutes, so he's played 9 more minutes than Eric Gordon. He's played and started minutes right now. He'll probably start the fourth quarter, start the OT, unless something weird happens. Looks like they're going to roll out with the same guys, Maxey, PG, Oubre, Yabusele, and Edwards. Let's go, Collins. Appreciate all of you that stay here with us this whole entire game. Go to OT now. Could be an exciting win for the Sixers coming to this game. 5.5-point dogs at home against a good Knicks team, third in the East. Sixers looking for a win. No Embiid tonight. This would be a huge win for them. This would be, if they come out with this on top, this would be probably their second best win of the season, right after the Celtics. Yeah, looks like they're going with the same lineup at the end of the fourth.
Which they should.
O'Brien must kind of stole that one there. OG looks tired. Yeah, I mean, let's see. Knicks minutes. OG's played 39, Hart with 44, Brunson with 40. Oubre and Maxey both played 40. So some of the Sixers played a lot of minutes too. But yeah, I mean, Hart's played every minute except for this game. This game too much of a runway there.
A lot of Knicks fans in the crowd. It's very clear.
Not as smooth that little DHO dribble handoff was intended to be anyway.
Yeah, Brunson's slowing things up here. I mean, they're kind of getting in their sets here.
Yeah, they got Sixers have PG matched up on them.
Pull-up jumper, Brunson makes you pay again.
All right, Knicks up 5 quickly in the OT here.
In the celebration.
Got 4 minutes, got time, but
let's go. Come on. You got the matchup you want. You got the matchup you want. Take him. That's crazy. No contact. Yabu got hit in the fucking face.
Yeah. It kind of looked like Maxey traveled there.
He was getting beat up. It did look like that too.
He left his planted foot, but not that it matters. Still got PG on Brunson. Got to get a stop here. Can't let this get to 7 or 8 here. Brunson, tough 3, flopped. Jeez. Can't foul in 3.
Yo, PG's too nice. Don't offer to help him up. PG's too nice. I don't know, man.
Okay.
I don't know that.
Let's see. Is it still the same one? Okay. You're not going to show the actual replay? Okay, there we go. Yeah, I mean, Brunson just he jumps forward. That's his game. He's like hard shooting threes.
Yeah, I mean, the only thing, PG didn't let him land is the one thing, but he did move forward slightly. So it's tough, man. He knows how to manipulate the game. He just does. And that's kind of what you're seeing with the way that he plays. And it's very hard to defend. It is. And the refs know exactly what they're looking for, and they see it. And he knows how to make an example of you. He really does. So it's tough, but Sixers got to get some offense too. You can't come out with like 3 scoreless possessions. What has happened for them so far?
Yeah, this is looking like what they normally look like in the fourth quarter.
Right. Brunson's got 6 points in this quarter already. He's got 2 threes, or 3 and
3 and 3.
Actually, and the floater too, right? Got all of them.
Yeah, I think
got all of them. Brunson has all the points. So it'd be nice if one of our stars, Maxey or PG, would show up. Yeah, I mean, that's a foul, bro. You got his arm first. I mean, I like how I like Josh Hart, man, hustles out of this world. But, dude, like, he's never committed a foul. You're out there the entire game. You're going to foul dudes. He's always shocked. It's unreal. He's like the Daniel Tice. Let's go, Tyrese. Do something, man. On the block. Tough. All momentum.
Nice,
to the crib.
Brunson tried to flop there.
First points, man. It took too long to score your first bucket in overtime.
Halfway through, we're already halfway through the OT. First bucket. Sixers down 6 here. Got to get another stop. Bucket.
Yeah, Brunson's a tough watch, man. He really is. He's a very tough watch.
At some point, I mean, they can't even really get in their set. They're just they haven't. I think the Knicks have scored all but one possession. The one that Oubre just stole the ball. They've scored every single possession. They got to D up. They got to worry about D'ing up first.
Eight-point game. See if the Sixers can make a little run here. Got to get some buckets quick. Thank you, Olive. Let's go, P. Take over. I mean, man.
There we go.
Thank God for Yabu, dude.
There you go. 5-point game. They're in this still. Got to get a stop. They have not stopped them at all. So they switched Oubre on to Brunson.
All right, now here's the big question. Who's going to take this shot for the Knicks? I wonder who it's going to. It's going to Brunson. Corner, horrible shot, and he got it to go.
Yeah, okay.
Push it.
Pressure's really going to make that.
The problem is, and it's not Yabu's fault, he's just forced to kind of take these shots. He really is. We need Yabu to be like a prime Kevin Love out here, like this like stretch four that we like have. It's not working, man. That is game. Now in the coffin, Sixers, all momentum lost very quickly for this Sixers team. Who's down 9 right now. With a little over a minute to go. Tough one, man. Just all momentum right out. Brunson, quick buckets to start the overtime, which you knew he was going to be aggressive early. Drew some fouls there. A couple threes. Sixers, 0 offense. 0. I mean, there's not much more that you can really ask for in terms of disappointing.
Yeah, pressure was good. It's been all Brunson, that team. I mean, it was a good fight. Good fight tonight. Took them to OT. They were, down pretty much the whole entire game. Certainly could have given up, but they showed some fight, which is a good sign. It's a back-to-back, too. I mean, playing a back-to-back game and to go in overtime on one of those games is not ideal. I know some of these guys like Maxey and Paul George didn't play last night, but a lot of these guys did. That's tough to do, even in your home court. So the Knicks team, they're a good team. There's a reason they're third in the East. Came up a little short tonight. That's fine. We can just blame it on Shuri leaving the gym. It's all right. If you stay on the treadmill, Shuri, maybe we would win this game. I'm just saying.
Crazy.
Oh, it's a travel too. Oh my gosh.
Could help by heart.
Oh,
lob. Paul, first shot of overtime. Paul George. It took 4 minutes. 4.
I'm just messing Shuri. Said lose by 10.
Yeah, I mean,
it's-
you weren't wrong.
It's gonna end like that.
This is usually how it goes in overtime. The team that crawls back and then they lose all momentum. I mean, it's just like you make it all the way back. You put all your
It's
effort
like
in.
it's kind of like like they made the right decision, I guess, the time to go for 2. To send it to OT. But I guess in reality, it's like in hindsight, it doesn't look like that, right? It's like the NFL. It's like, do you go for 2 and win the game, or do you get to take the extra point and tie it?
Yeah.
And they probably should have just gone for 2 because they're the underman team, and OT, the better team's going to win.
Right.
That's what you're seeing right now. Yeah, there's 10 seconds left.
Another day, another loss in Sixers land. It is a tough one. The tough fought one. You got to give credit to Justin Edwards. Maxey played his ass off in the later stretches of the game. Paul George had a good start. I thought he was bad late. Just didn't do anything impressive. I don't know where he was for the third, fourth, and overtime quarter.
Yeah, they fought hard. It's definitely like a tough loss.
We thought going into this game it was going to be a tough one. It indeed was a tough one. They battled hard. They showed some signs of life throughout the game. But once again, I mean, at this point, we're so far past, hey, can you impress me? It's can you get a win? And that's where we're at. And unfortunately, the Sixers could not get a win in this one, which I feel like we've said too many times this season. I hope Friday we come back and the big fella is in the lineup. I hope for everyone's sake
They don't play
because
Friday.
or whenever their next game is. Saturday, Friday, back-to-back, Monday.
They have their upcoming schedule. They have a back-to-back, so they travel to Indiana. They play at the Pacers on Saturday and then at the Bucks on Sunday. They're off Monday and they play at the Nuggets on Tuesday. So you already know Embiid's going to miss 2 of the next 3 because there's a back-to-back and they're at Denver, which Embiid doesn't play because of the high altitude. So and then they're home against Cleveland, at Chicago, home against LA, Lakers, home against Sacramento, and then home against Denver. So tough schedule coming up. They showed it before the game, ESPN.
Yeah.
14 to the next 15 games are against teams above 100. I think the only team that's not is the Chicago Bulls. Yeah. So,
Very, very likely we go. I mean, there's very good chance we go 0-4 the next 4 games. I would not be surprised.
Yeah.
Which is tough. It sucks to say. Who knows? We're going to be underdogs in all those games. Even if Embiid's playing, it's going to be close.
Yeah. We should do post-game shows. Yeah.
No, there's not much to talk about this post game.
Yeah. We are also on like the free version that we do. We're on like the free version of StreamYard, which is like 20 hours a month. So like each game is like 2.5 hours, takes a lot of time. So we don't have unlimited time unless we upgrade to the premium version there.
And there's not
we do talk. We already yap for 2.5 hours. I want to save your guys' ears for the most part. I don't think you need to hear us for 3.5 hours a day.
Maybe if there's a time we miss a game, we're going to do a pop in for a post game.
Yeah.
We could think about it for sure. Or
Yeah,
for a game.
I don't know if we would ever do a post game and a game. Mostly, if we do one or the other.
Here, I'll give you the post game. Brunson, 38 points. Sixers lose. Sorry. Unfortunately, we saw it, man. We know what happened. It sucks, and I hear what you're saying, though. And we appreciate the support, Jack, Cherie, Colin, everyone that was here. Kieran, really fun game to be a part of and watch and see us battle in overtime. Unfortunately, Sixers, like we said, another loss. Schedule's looking tough. Hopefully, we can get some wins over the next couple games, man.
Yeah. And shout out again to Jack for winning the giveaway. We'll DM you after this to get that squared away. And hit that like and subscribe button. Appreciate all of you that hopped in here throughout the whole entire game. This was a tight one. This was a fun one. And if you didn't win this, we're giving away again $25 every 100 subscribers. So you have a chance to one of the next ones. But appreciate you all. Everyone have a good night. We'll let you know next live. May do one this weekend. Kind of depends. Birds are on Sunday. Go Birds. If we don't see you before then, let's get that Birds dub. And cheers, everyone.